What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 120 of the Barz and Shotz podcast. You got myself, Flaw 700, and you got Jerrell. You got the dynamic duo. I seen Ant the Great One. Did he having technical difficulties?
Yeah, I believe he fell off a little bit. So hopefully you're trying to come back though.
Okay, so Ant the Great One was here. He'll be joining us as soon as he get things working. We had a bad storm last night, so who knows?
Yeah, it was bad, man. The lightning. Did you see all the lightning that was going on?
No, I ain't see nothing, man. I
Oh, he was
heard
out.
No, I just heard the thunder, but I didn't see no lightning, man. I be in my room. I be in my little space.
Nah, man. This shit was different. It wasn't like one strike of lightning every 3 minutes. Like it looked like somebody was flashing the lights off and on. That's how bad it was. I still got my DoorDash delivered though, so I'm good.
Word, but what's the price?
Word up.
What's the price tripled?
No, the price wasn't triple. It was good, but I gave her a nice little tip.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
it wasn't
charging.
triple.
Nah, fam. Shout out to DoorDash for keeping it a stack, but that's nuts though, fam.
What, man? It's the same price. It ain't nothing but a little rain, baby. What you talking about?
No, not in that type of rain we had last night, man. The price got to go up, triple. If you catch Ubers or Lyfts, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go for that $10 ride that's usually $10 and you say it's $25.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them type of joints.
That's true. That's different though.
No, it's not. I'm still coming out in my car to come deliver you treats in the middle of a store.
Yeah, but it ain't me though. Like it's just my tacos, nigga. Like it's not me. It's all good.
I guess that's different. Like if you have to go somewhere, I'm gonna triple that pay. I'm gonna triple the fee.
Yeah, man. I love food delivery, bro. Like that shit crazy. You be saucy, you be late. It was a storm. Got my tacos though. You know what I'm saying?
Food delivery. Ant, you there?
Shout out to DoorDash.
Yeah, see, look, same thing. That's what I'm saying.
They
DoorDash
came through
that
in the
thing.
clutch last night while it was storming.
Me too. That's what we was talking about, man. That's what's up, man. I said I got my tacos on time.
Maybe it's just me then, because DoorDash never really delivered precisely what I ordered. So
never. Come on, fam. Like,
well, not enough for me to count on them. Not enough for me to depend on them when I need them.
But that's not DoorDash fault. That's the restaurant fault for getting your order wrong.
I get it, but I get it. At the same time, though, I'm saying if I was in a need, thunderstorm, DoorDash is the last company. Okay, maybe it's not DoorDash, but getting food in that capacity is not something that I'm thinking of because I don't trust them with the sauce. It could be the sauce.
Really?
It could be something like that. It could be the sauce.
I get it though. Hey, yo, if they fuck up the sauce though, they do fuck up everything.
Sauce.
Yeah, you right.
Okay,
you right.
Here it is.
You right. You're definitely right about that. I can't argue that.
Here it is, fellas. I ordered Domino's yesterday.
See?
Of course.
But here's the catcher. Here's the kicker. They forgot the buffalo sauce. I couldn't 100% enjoy my meal.
They gave you regular ass little buffalo bites or some shit?
Yes. I ordered a pie and chicken and the chicken joint. I ordered
basic ass chicken.
I ordered garlic sauce for the pizza, which they came through, and buffalo sauce for the chicken.
Fam, I'm too high for this, yo. This is hilarious.
I'm dead ass. I look at my man. I'm like, yo, where's the buffalo sauce? Oh, they didn't give it to me.
Yo, right? You asked him what a
buffalo sauce.
Yo, fam.
With a buffalo sauce.
Where my buffalo sauce at?
They didn't give it to me. Then he looks at the box because the box will have the description. Oh, he give me one of those. Dad.
No sauce.
I'm kind of like Flaw, bro. Like they fuck up one thing, it'll fuck up everything. Like I don't even want this pizza now. I'm cool. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because every restaurant sauce is unique to their recipe. I don't want the Louisiana hot sauce that's in the cabinet. I want your buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
That's the type of time I was on.
Yo, it's crazy how we get bougie on the cheapest shit.
Nigga,
fucking Domino's. You get bougie with the Domino's.
Bro, they ain't being bougie, fam. I paid for sauce, bro. I paid for sauce on these little bites.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's a fact. I pay for sauce. And
it'd be like $2, $1.50. You know what I mean?
Word is like.
You're right.
Nah, that sauce was 75 cents, but that's not the point. Anyways,
I'm glad you're honest, sir.
Mental health is good. I see niggas clear now. Niggas is clear, B.
Tell them about the new equipment, son.
Check the chair out.
You look strange, though. Don't stroke your beard like that, though. You ain't got to stroke your beard like that.
This nigga just went whole model mode on us.
I know, man. You ain't got to stroke your beard like that, fam. Tell the people what we working with, bro.
I am so excited to podcast right now, fellas. I went out and caught me a new iMac. For those that don't know, there were times I was struggling to bring content to you guys.
Yo, man, give yourself a round of applause, sir. Give yourself a
hold on.
Get that button out. Get that button.
Let me do that. There was so many times I was struggling to bring content to the masses with what I had. It could have been me just holding the cord in place so I don't lose power, so I can finish the podcast. It could have just it was just a whole bunch of stuff, man. Like my keyboard stopped working. I had to get a whole new keyboard. Like it's so many things that my iMac was just holding on, and I was being cheap about it. And then Friday, one of my bored days, I just said, you know what, fuck it, man. We just go invest in myself, invest in my business. A lot of things has happened this week, so I'm gonna make it brief. So number one, which got me into wanting to buy iMac, is first off, my MacBook was 13 inches, so you can understand as I'm trying to, you know, do some business. Now I got a whole new desk set up, like a table, right? Like my background is different because I'm able to sit at the table, right? So now I'm sitting at the table like this, looking at that 13-inch MacBook, like what the? I can't see this shit. I can't see. So now I got to be all up on it. Then I'm gonna give myself a clap again because I signed up for realtor school, so I'm gonna be a realtor, going to a school for that online.
Dope.
So with that, with the business that I do is based on a computer, with podcasting, with editing videos, that was one of the reasons why we wasn't getting a lot of videos. Shit was trash, wasn't working.
I understand. That's why I didn't even say anything, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo, they fell off for a while, right?
Yeah, videos wasn't coming because it's like, yo, I don't have enough RAM, I don't have enough whatever with us, and then it's not reading, whatever. But at the end of the day, your boy is back. I invested in myself. You got to find a reason to spend a lot of bread on yourself, and if you can create a scenario as to where it benefits you and your family, then you don't feel bad.
Right. It makes sense.
Right.
You had to make it make sense. Yeah.
Right.
Make sense, fam. I don't care.
All the equipment that I got and shit. That's how you have to make it make sense.
You have to make it make sense. It benefits us all.
Yeah, this is for my mental health.
Yes.
Right. Yes. So my mental health is healthy. We all good type shit.
Yeah. Daddy needs to pod. You know
yes. And I am excited and I'm ready to pod, fellas. My mental health is stupendous. Also, your boy, one more clap for me, man. I'm doing it big out here, man. I'm starting a whole new business, man. Yeah, man. I started a whole nother LLC, so I'm working on two businesses right now. Me and my boy, I don't know if you want me to say his name, but me and my boy, we about to get into the car business and start renting them things out, man. We about to start buying cars off the auction and renting them things out, man. So another a stream of income coming your way, man. We not playing, man. And I speak that to the universe, not to brag, but just to let the people know that you can do it too, man.
Oh, nah, that's good shit right there, man.
That's how we doing. A lot of times people don't like talking about what they got going on because it come off crazy. So I struggle with that. Do I tell people or do I not tell people? Some people say keep your shit. Some people say move quietly, huh?
I move quietly. I don't tell nobody.
Some people say move quietly. Some people say, hey, put it out there because you never know who need that information. So I'm always in the middle of that.
Okay. I kind of feel you on that, bro, because I just on some shooting the shit type shit with niggas drinking, smoking, chilling. You know what I mean? I done talked about some business ideas that I had in mind. Niggas just took my shit and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang,
stole it or just not
took the idea. No, took the idea and ran with it. Like, all right, yeah, I got it. You know what I mean? Like, and started doing the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, Jones found out about it. She's like, babe, you got to move in silence. You know what I'm saying? So, I got some business opportunities coming up in regards to getting together our own business, but I got to get past this wedding, man. I told y'all what I just dropped to these motherfuckers yesterday in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Having to do that in cash, bro. Oh man, it was crazy, bro. I had to give them into it in cash, bro. I was just like, yo, this could be going to investing in us. Cash? Because they only take card on a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? We maxed out the amount that we can pay on a card. So it's either cashier's check, cash, or money order type shit. And it was Saturday.
And plus, you don't want to run that risk of your bank account denying you because it's too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I just tried to purchase something for $4,000. Your bank not having that, and you know it.
They like,
Word.
nah. So we took it to him in cash and shit. But as I was doing it, I felt some kind of way. I'm like, damn, man, all this bread just picking out for one day. We could have been kicking this out to get a business situated. You know what I mean? To get it
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's light at the end of the tunnel because after this, just knowing that we did this on our own. You know what I'm saying? In a year, less than a year, actually, it give us hope for next year. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking that, like, y'all, now you saying that you can do it. Now you can drop.
Right.
They said on that. Like, if we did it for this, we can do it for something else. Shout out to Mike in the chat. Appreciate you,
shout out to
Mike.
Mike, yo.
So that shit is definitely inspiring, though, Flaw. You know what I mean? Second,
man.
Me and wifey was actually talking about the wedding yesterday. Talk about we probably stay at the hotel and everything that night.
Oh yeah, we get a group rate. Might as well. It's in East Windsor. It's gonna be like 10 o'clock at night. I'm gonna have y'all niggas drunk, so
that's what I'm saying.
Might as well stay.
Listen, I will drop off. I will drop off the menu of what I want this week. I promise you that.
At the crib. Yeah, listen, bro. Listen. I'm
reminding me about the hotel because
I'm about to say because that's why me and Whitey had to talk about it.
Because I was looking at it like, oh shit.
Yeah, we got it out yesterday.
They just renovated the whole building from top to bottom, the parking lot, nigga, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let the Holiday Inn name fool you, bro. This shit is dope. Like, you feel?
Yeah, I heard they got upgrades and shit.
This shit is dope. I mean, so I just want to put that out there. Shout out to me. Go ahead.
That's a great one. October is shaping up to be a tremendous month. The wedding, the reunion, and I'm going back to Jamaica, man. It's gonna be all in October.
You going to Jamaica? Turn around that quick?
Are you taking someone to Jamaica?
No comment.
Okay, we'll talk about this later then. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's off. That's off book. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking anyone to Jamaica. This is live. One of my crushes might be watching this.
Okay,
I'm going
you right. Let me shut up.
Okay.
One of my lovey doveys.
One of you my lovey doveys.
Where we at today, B? Where's we at today?
Jerrell wants to pop open the bubbly. So tell us what you
man.
Tell us what you got.
The first time we did a liquor review, it was Raekwon. Do you even remember what it's called?
No, it was in a silver bottle.
Did you ever get it again?
No.
It was too sweet for me.
Because it was a sweet red wine type shit. Yeah.
I'm not a wine guy, so I never looked for it.
Yeah, I'm a wine guy, but it was more like a bubbly, like a champagne type wine. That's why I can't do the bubbles and shit. But
no sparkling wine. It's got to be like a flat wine kind of shit.
Exactly. So now I found out that Snoop got his own wine now called 19 Crimes. I got the bottle right here. Pop this open on the show today.
Is it a red wine?
Yep. It's called Cali Red.
Okay.
Alcohol content 14.1%, which is pretty good for a wine. Made 2019. Crack this open.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about something now. I'm just crack this open like while we talk.
That's what's up. Shout out to Snoop. Yo, any other liquors or wines that celebrities come up with that is a good brand that y'all fuck with outside of like Ciroc and Douce and thing? Because Luda had the Conjure. I still see that from time to time.
I never tasted Luda's.
No, I mean that's a cognac. No, I mean 50 got his little effing vodka. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Pharrell had something.
I don't know if that's still a thing because the flavor is crazy.
50 got something different. I ain't seen effing vodka in years, but
Avion tequila. Jeezy had that. The Avion.
You said I haven't seen what was the it was the
they had the scissor.
Pharrell had something. And I remember it was actually pretty good, but I forgot what it was. This was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When the Neptune was popping. I forgot what it was though.
Nice. So while you opening the bubbly, shout out to Snoop. We can get right into it, man. Strangely enough, we lost another legend. Ironically, it's kind of like in the same time frame of how we lost DMX. I thought was real spooky. I don't know if anybody caught that.
Yeah.
To where we're from rest in peace, BizMarkie, the way he has to then passing on a Friday, like exactly. DMX. I'm like, this is spooky. Like, let's not make this a trend. I don't know what's actually happening because I think DMX had passed already. They just was trying to get his affairs in order. Same could be said for BizMarkie, but we live in a social media era, the microwave era, where everybody want to be first. So whoever just wanted to leak this information. You're wrong. BizMarkie finally passed away this past Friday. So rest in peace to Biz. I remember jokingly, but not jokingly, in the group chat, I was saying how hard Vanilla Ice Baby is. And
yeah, I remember that.
And that shit could go today.
I said I wasn't touching that, so
Nah,
I didn't bring that up. Why you bring that up?
yeah.
Because you got what I need, just a friend. That shit would be hard today.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, that's still go. Yeah.
I think we're in that era, though. I think we're in that era of those songs, to where a very catchy hook, you put it on TikTok, you put it on the internet, and it goes, and it gets recreated with the funny skit, over and over again. In my opinion. So when I'm listening to Ice Baby, I can see that shit. I can see some Hammer shit. Like I can see that era right now rocking. I don't know if Ice Baby and Just a Friend is the same era. Maybe like some 80s, some 90s, a type of vibe. But I can see all that happening. High top fades, all of that stuff coming back, man. You seen Usher with the Gumby. You seen Diddy with the box. That time and frame is back. But BizMarkie, man. I'm not going to be too long on this. I remember when we was about to pod, when we was podding about Digital Underground, Shock G. We was like, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Then we went into like a 30-minute conversation with Shock G.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This could turn into that, because I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say that Biz was one of my favorites. But as a child, me and my cousins, we sang Just a Friend to the top of our lungs.
Right.
Yeah, everybody in the hip hop know who Biz is, though. He may not have all the accolades in the catalog and all that shit, but everybody know who Biz is.
Yeah, he falls under the Hip Hop Hall of Fame under like I don't know, the OGs that need to be in there.
Yeah.
Regardless of how many records they sold, just their impact alone in the 80s going into the 90s, they have to be acknowledged some way.
Yeah,
ran with the legends, Kane and them.
Right.
There is a saying that's just true, and a lot of people don't like it, that, the first guys and girls are normally going to be the Mount Rushmores, the legends, just always going to be part of the GOAT conversation, as long as it's people like us that keep them in that conversation. You get what I'm saying? BizMarkie, one of the pioneers of doing it all. We mean rapping, beatboxing, style, flavor, like BizMarkie was one of those first ones. And when you're one of those first ones, you live forever because you were one of the ones that did it first. Sorry. Doesn't mean that, somebody after you isn't going to be nicer or better or whatever. But hey, if I'm Run DMC, we might not be the best lyrical group ever, but we came first.
Right.
We was the first style. We was the first to do this, the first to go platinum. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We was the first ones because we was here first. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like all those guys, Houdini, no matter who you name, we came first, we did it, and we did it at the highest level at that time. And BizMarkie is a legend. The Vapors, my shit. They call it Vapors. Like BizMarkie made music that you could actually recreate every decade, and it means something. She's Just a Friend. It's some shit that's today.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure when we get off here, I'm pretty sure most of our jams of the week they're going to be Biz songs, right? Y'all picking Biz songs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna play some of his music at the end of the show, so you can hear it on the audio.
Yeah. And they the Vapors, that's been remade plenty of times. Why? Because that shit is still real. That's today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before I keep going, y'all got anything y'all want to add? I know I'm talking a lot.
I mean, he stayed in his own lane. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to be like nobody. If anything, niggas was trying to be like him at a time. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, you know what I mean? Just niggas respected Biz. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's fucked up. How old was he?
57.
57.
And I hate saying that. I hate saying that because every time these guys pass, I be like, man, I'm knocking on that door.
Right. They all like in their 50s.
Yeah. I'm knocking on that. I'm knocking on their door. And it's spooky that you would think that you got, so basically, according to Biz, I got 1920 left in me. I don't want to think that way, but it's a possibility that
we got 19 more summers
too sometime.
We got 19 more summers left, B.
It's crazy. Shout out to Mike in the chat. Growing up in church, Biz was always allowed in the house. And that's what I meant about Shock G and Digital Underground. So Digital Underground, Hammer, Vanilla Ice, and artists like this, Just a Friend.
Party
party
music.
rap
Yeah.
type shit. Yeah,
This music was allowed in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say we were singing Just a Friend to the top of our lungs, we didn't know who he was. We didn't know nothing. But while we was playing Ninja Turtles on the Nintendo, I remember we used to be at the crib playing video games, just singing this song.
Word.
And
then Doggy Style came out, and my mom wasn't having it.
Yeah, hey.
That's when I had to stop playing my music out loud when Doggy Style came out.
My mom had Doggy Style, bro. That's how I got
Word.
it. Yeah,
my mom was not having Doggy Style.
My mom gave me the chronic, B. Like,
and that's you had to stop, and you kind of had to start watching videos. Remember on the G thing, a video they pulling out women
titties and shit.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, music did change, and it's crazy you bring that up because I seen a recent Big Daddy Kane interview on the Breakfast Club, and DJ Envy again asking the question, what made you start rapping? And he just was like, gangster rap did it. So gangster, like we didn't want to switch over and be all these tough guys like Big Daddy Kane. I'm the smooth operator.
Right.
I ain't no gangster rap. Like I want to take new pics with Madonna. Like I want to do my own thing.
Stick funny.
I want to be in Playboy.
I
ain't no gangster rap.
Shout out to the West. Shout out to the West. That NWA and them. You know what I mean?
Shout out to them for changing the game.
Ice-T, Schoolie D.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's when I started transitioning. I started liking their music better.
Yeah, because they was really talking some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was real young when that shit was going down, but going back listening to that shit, like, it was real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And the music that they actually sampled for the beats were all like jazzy and funk and stuff like that. It wasn't like funk, New York.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't boom bap. It was different.
Right. And we stole this shit.
This morning, I watched the new Power series, which is based off Kanan's life.
Oh, that started, right?
Power 3?
Yeah, book 3. But it's also based on 88, 89, 90, 91.
Oh, yeah.
So as I'm watching Kanan, and I'm looking at the drug dealers and how they move, and then you look at Biz, and you just got to put the worlds together. If you like Biz now, like it's 2021, if you like a few of his singles, it's because, that's the greatness of Biz. He made a few records that could stand the test of time for, forever. But then when you go back and actually look at how New York actually was, you kind of get why people hated them. Like, and you kind of get why they talk and move the way they move. So just looking at Biz and thinking about Biz and watching, a show dedicated to that era, it just puts everything together, man. That's just how they was, man. Big chains, drug dealers out there in the streets, repping their hood, repping Pharaoh.
Way iller time than we know of, bro.
And it's kind of like what Jerrell brought up last week or last episode about you had to know somebody to get a record to get in studio.
Right.
And so like when you watch, so when you watch Kanan, you seeing the guys that's putting in the work to provide for you to get in the studio. And that's how Biz got there. I'm just saying that era, you watch that show and you listen to Biz, you watch Biz, you can just put it all together and just see a whole big movie on how they used to move back then, man. It was just a dope era, man. I'm glad I don't live in that era. Them niggas was real crazy. I think these young niggas is crazy too, but them old head niggas ain't tolerate no disrespect, fat.
Nah, it's a little different now, though. I think that era was iller, but it's crazier now because these niggas is just, they don't got no direction. At least it was a little direction back then. It was rules and regulations, but this shit is wild west out here now. Like,
that's a fact. One of the scenes, not to spoil the show because I'm not, but one of the scenes, 50's mom, Kanan's mom made 50 go back and fight the bullies that jumped him. I'm watching that like that shit not happening today. You're not just gonna walk up on some kids.
Not today.
No,
but we come from that. But we probably the last generation of that era. Because I remember my mom telling me to go back outside, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I couldn't come in the crib crying. Like,
yo, PJ Hill. I remember this day. I got into a fight. I don't remember what it was, but I ran home, came back with my mom. I sure did. Not saying that I wanted to, but she like, what the hell you doing home? I lived around the corner. What the hell you doing here? And get your shit. We going back to the school. I don't remember what happened after that, but like them eras, we going back up there. Like, what's good? Hey, if my kids get jumped today, you good? I'm saying, like,
you good? Because we going home.
Because we going home. We're not going back there. Like, y'all see me with the boxing lessons. That's just for health reasons. I'm not about to go fight nobody because that's not what we come from. Nobody going to take no loss and just say, okay, you got that. That's not the era we in. I'm not.
We're not there no more. Yeah,
we're not there no more.
We're not there no more. Like, you have to have some artillery now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to have some artillery. But I'm definitely going to have. I'm already got some gloves for my kids in the what you call it, because my kids little like me, you know what I'm saying? So I know they're gonna have to fight. So I already got gloves in my Amazon cart. I got some headgear. And I'm serious, bro. Like I'm for real, bro, because my kids like to fight. That's the crazy part. They don't got hands, but well, Juju got hands, but they like to fight, bro. And going to PJ Hill, Juju start PJ Hill this year. Kindergarten. He's probably gonna have to fight.
Yeah, you know what it's like. My son had a bully for 2 years, fam. And it sucks that it never really went nowhere till like this year. I think they start hitting each other. And when you get that information, for a second, your heart dropped, but you know it's just part of life. You're gonna get hit, you're gonna hit back. But there was this bully, and the teachers be like, oh, we can't do nothing with him, we can't move him around. Like, I thought per grade, which classes, like, you don't got the same classmates in elementary.
You can though.
But it's in this school, the kid that bothered him in kindergarten is bothering him in first grade. You're like, oh, so he's
in the same class. Oh yeah, so it was gonna move around. It depends though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta be one of them parents like me, bitch. I be on them, like, bitch. They're tired of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably a little bit more laid back with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch. No, my son's getting bullied. I don't want to smack this kid. Move him, like. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you gotta be drastic and shit like that when it comes to the kids, because they dismiss it because they dealing with kids all day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So, and then in summer camp, my son is in. I went to pick him up last Friday, and they said a girl punched him. It's like, all right, listen, like, I got him in karate class, but I'm not in karate class to roundhouse kick y'all. I'm telling you, like, but at the end of the day, hey, y'all gonna just gotta stop. And now him being 7, I think it's too early for that. She hit me because she liked me stuff. I don't know when that starts. I don't know nothing about that. But y'all gotta stop, and you gotta stop looking like you the one to deal. Like, you, it'll come eventually. It'll come. But Aaron, you just hate. Well, your kid got socked today.
What? Like, yeah, I'm going to school. I'm at the school the next day, like, yo, how are you allowing this to happen? Do I need to sue this school district? Do I need to sue this school district? Do I need to call Al Sharpton Jr. up here, bitch, and have a rally? Like, come on, man. I'm going all out for mine, bro. So my situation will be handled totally different. Like, that's just me, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I guess I look at it as.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying I just look at it as it's a growing process. It's a part of life, man. You're going to get hit, and eventually you're going to learn. Because that's what happened with me. Like, my first victory.
That too, though, bro. Yeah, you're right.
Y'all might not know this story, but I was real infamous for this, right? My first victory, I had to fight one time. Fam. Once I fought that one time, I was solidified. Junior 2, I was coming from Junior 3, and I was a quiet dude. And this guy, I'll say his name because I whipped him. He can't do anything about it. His nickname was CP. Nigga name was Clarence. I whipped him.
That's how, niggas won. That's how you know niggas won.
I'm do something about it, Clarence. Niggas, and he ain't like to be called Clarence. You had to call him CP because he didn't like to be called Clarence. So by me calling him Clarence now is disrespectful, Clarence. So Clarence, we had lunch, and so that's when the nachos with the cheese was popping. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
nachos with the cheese.
Oh yeah.
He comes behind me, takes a nacho, and eat that shit.
Oh Lord!
A nacho off my plate, man, because he thought he could. I got up. I don't remember how the fight went. I just know he got beat up. I don't remember how I did it. It was just one of those.
I just know he got beat up. I don't remember how he did it.
Ever since then, I never had a problem again. But it came from, you think I'm that guy, because you wouldn't have did that nowhere else. You get what I'm saying? I never had a problem. So at the end of the
That
day,
was your that was your first fight though.
that was the first. No, because at elementary school, remember I told you I ran home. I had a problem with this kid named Ben. He's though I don't know why Ben wanted sauce with me. Ben can get it today though. You ever look back and be like, hey,
like, oh, Ben can get these hands today.
Yo, bro, that's crazy. You said that. I seen a couple people like that. Like, what you bitch? You was this back in the day, bitch. How do you now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bad doggy.
Like
the first
Jim Jones shit.
Oh, hey, yo, hold on. I didn't tell y'all about the wine. Shout out to Snoop. This is good.
Okay,
it's good. Yeah, it's actually
like
good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna get it again.
Oh yeah, I'm grabbing some. Go ahead. Yeah,
I'm gonna get it again.
Shout out to Snoop.
But I remember my first fight. I actually got scared because after the fact, because some third grader tried to bully me, and I hit him, but I broke his nose.
Damn.
And it was like blood was everywhere, so everybody freaked out, and I freaked out. I walked him to the nurse's office. I was scared as hell, nigga. Like I never did that shit before.
Yeah, he broke a nigga nose. Yeah.
Like one hit, one hit, it was over. Like I was like, oh shit.
So when you got home, you ain't look at your fist like, bitch, the power I have, and like, bitch, I was like, what?
Nah.
Listen, I was undefeated. I was undefeated all the elementary until I got to the deuce. Word is like,
man, you
I
win
took
some,
my
you
first
lose some, bro.
L at the deuce, bro. Shout out to Junior 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought, like I got beat up, and then I went in the bathroom, and niggas had their gloves in the bathroom, and I fought an 8th grader, yo, and got punished, yo. I went back to class with all type of scratches and shit, you know, the scratches on your face and shit, like.
Right.
Yeah, I went back to class beat up, and the teacher was like, "Yo, what happened to you?" And I ain't had no explanation. Like, I got beat up, like.
Yeah. So I never had to fight again, but I got into a fight with this guy. His name was Greg in high school. Don't remember how that fight went either. We were just tussling. And when I got up, I had a sprained ankle. So I walked around limping. So people, if you was there, you was like, nah, you got that. But if you wasn't there, you was like, what's happening, fam? You got
that. Like, what do you do? Like,
what the other nigga look like, man?
If you was there, you was like, nah, bro, you got that. But if you wasn't there, because I was limping. So at the end of the fight, so we went our separate ways. But the guy, the counselor, whoever that person was, they had to come get us. Or who was fighting? The fight was over, but they had to come do their job and come find us. So we walk in. I'm on this side. He on the other side of her, but I'm limping. And he just like, look at him, look at me. You get what I'm saying? Like it was one of them things. It was like, yo, fam, we was tussling, fam. My ankle got caught rolling around. It's not like you took my ankle and snapped it in the fight, fam. Like,
you put him in the ankle lock. Oh, you put my boy in the ankle lock.
He had me in the fucking ankle lock.
Flaw tap and shit.
Yeah, so it just comes with it, man. But that was our era. I don't even know if these kids even fight no more, man. They just go get the blicky.
Oh, now they fight. They be fighting in school.
I don't know.
Okay, you won't be seeing the little TikTok videos of them in high school. They fight. They still bump. They don't really be bumping. Remember how we used to square up with the shoulders on each other? Like, bitch, yo, say like they don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, nigga. Like,
I'm done with
weed. Fucking West Side Story shit.
If you remember, we used to be like, yo, say something, nigga. Like, your shoulder on his shoulder, like say something.
Oh,
nigga.
Jets and the Shark shit. West Side Story.
They don't do that no more. Like,
hindsight is the devil of all devils, because you look back and you be like, yo, fam,
that shit dumb.
How dumb was with? I'm daring you to hit me. I'm right here. I can't dodge this.
Hit me.
They still do that though. They don't square up with the shoulders, but it's still one nigga standing there all psych. Hit me, yo. My nigga just swing. Like then he the one that get beat up most times. You know how that go. Like
right, because we not real fighters. You not dipping that. If he hit you with something smooth, it's lights out because you asked him to do it instead of striking that first.
Right.
Looking back at it, yeah, we was stupid. That was dumb.
I'm coming from the pop first era, yo. I got a pop first, like, you know what I mean?
Speaking of pop first, let's segue off into some possible violence, man. LamarOdom, fresh off a boxing fight, put the balls in somebody.
He had hands though. He got hands.
Okay.
No, okay, all right. I ain't see it either, but yeah. But he won the fight though.
Remember how we was talking about Chad? He not
Chad
better
beat
than
him.
Chad.
Chad beat him.
Well, I mean, the weight class is way different, but he's a better boxer than LamarOdom. He couldn't box. He's garbage.
So LamarOdom sent some heart emojis under Khloe Kardashian's post, and TristanThompson, who is her on and off boyfriend, basically threatened LamarOdom, saying that you almost met God before. You can meet him again. This time you won't make it. You don't know when such words. Basically talking about his overdose.
Funny as hell,
Yeah.
But as three men here, first off, let me give you the scoop for what I know. I don't really follow the Kardashians, but what I think I know is TristanThompson off and on does not want Khloe. Don't know what that really means, but can he really feel some type of way when another nigga likes your girl when you don't want your girl?
Didn't he have her first though?
I'm about to say, Lamar, that's his ex-girlfriend.
Wasn't that like ex-fiance or some shit?
But you don't want her. That's what I'm saying. My thing is, you don't want her. Is Lamar disrespecting me as a man, or am I just on some? I need to say something because we on.
Oh nah. So if it's my woman, bro, like regardless of what, if it's my woman, you know what I mean. I see heart emojis from a nigga that, you know what I mean, had history.
That's different.
I might feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I might feel some kind of way. I mean, so I understand it. Like, I mean,
but I'm saying,
to our knowledge, they're not together though.
Right? He don't want her.
Yeah.
Tristan does not
so
want her.
He should shut the fuck up to me. Like,
wait, Tristan.
Why are you talking to me then?
Wait, hold up. Tristan don't want Khloe.
No,
Allegedly,
and
they're not together.
And Lamar put heart emojis under there, and now he coming crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he wilding then. Like, if you don't want her,
sense.
If you don't want her, how do they got kids or something together? Like.
I think so.
And
Tristan and Khloe.
Yes, Tristan.
They have
and Khloe.
children.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's my baby mom. Like, you gotta chill then, bro. You had to over. Yeah, you gotta chill, bro.
But the Kardashians post these. Come on, Kim Kardashian. Like this is what they do, fam.
I'm about to say,
like, this shit on the internet all the time.
And was still a nigga that was smashing her first.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
he had your baby mom first. Sorry.
So, but my thing is the Kardashian. First though, they do this for.
I know how niggas feel though, bro. I'm sorry, Flaw, but I know how niggas feel.
Go ahead, shit off.
Once I got you, like bitch, I had you first type shit. With that energy, I feel like I could say when that like you feel what I'm saying, like so I kind of you understand what I'm saying, like nigga.
I don't know. Maybe when the coast is clear. Maybe when the coast is clear.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. You had a baby by. If I still got feelings for her, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, bitch. I had her first, and it is what it is, bitch. See me.
Okay,
like,
wait.
I just beat a nigga up on video in boxing. You can keep these hands.
Word, that's what I'm saying.
You can get these hands.
Word
nigga.
up, yo. Like,
so you're saying you don't care if they're together and happy or not.
I'm putting my mind in how a nigga could feel. I'm not saying me personally. I'm just putting my mind to where how a nigga could feel. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't understand. Like that's where a lot of the animosity come. Like women think it's them. It's men versus men.
Yeah, most times.
Like,
yeah, a lot of time.
Most of the time, it's us. Like, yo, are you challenging me? Am I like we're into the space together? How do you feel about me? It's not necessarily a woman because she could have 1 million heart emojis under her picture. She's in a bikini. This is what the Kardashians do.
Right.
But Lamar, are you testing me?
Right.
I don't know if you are, but just in case you are, let me send you a warning shot to let you know I will do you dirty, bucko.
Yeah.
It don't even be real.
All of them are way too rich for this shit. All of them make way too much money.
These the Kardashians though, bro. Like
everybody involved.
Yeah, everybody involved. Everybody, like you said, but these the Kardashians though, bro. They live for this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know they reveling in the fact that this is happening. You know what I'm saying?
And at the same time, you ever dealt with a girl? You ever had a friend that you knew had self-esteem issues? The Kardashians kind of come to me like that, I think, because they wouldn't have so much work done and they wouldn't still Photoshop their photos. I mean, I remember there was a photo not too long ago that got posted on social media that Khloe wanted taken down because it wasn't right.
Yeah, right.
Like, no matter how much work she gets done, it's still the angle still has to work for her. So I know that they have confident issues, like the Kylie joint and her lip joints. Like she went and got a whole she's just a whole new person. So I get it. It is what it is.
She's just a whole new person. Hey, yo. I'm drinking this wine, man. Don't say stupid shit like that. That's she's a whole new person.
I ain't never seen that like that in my life.
But you said it so matter of factly, like it's nothing wrong with it. Like
because we used to it, right? It's like, what we gonna say now? Fam, she a whole other person.
She got a whole new damn face.
She got a whole lip transplant. Like, bitch,
she got everything done. At the end of the day, she bad now, and that's the era we live in. Fuck it, you got everything done. Cool, do your thing, baby. So, but I still know that comes with a little bit of, your confidence is up. So if I'm your ex and I know that you posting this because you want some love, I'm gonna send it. I think I'll send it as a friend. Like Jerrell, I'm not gonna say no names, but remember that post we was looking at the other week? We was like, yo, posting. You get what I'm saying? Like people might post stuff, but they want that love to come with it. Let me go drop some hearts. Let me go drop some money bag likes on that.
Yeah.
Yo, go send my friend your likes. Go send them your love. Right. Because we on Instagram for people to acknowledge.
That's what it's for. That's the whole reason for it. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. But at the same time, I guess it just can't be that line crosser when it's your ex, and especially when you say she was the worst person in the world during your divorce. Now all of a sudden, you can change your mind.
You could. Niggas get older and start realizing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
coming like Mr. in Color Purple when he's. Go ahead. I'm high. I'm high, nigga. I'm high right now. Go ahead.
To Jerrell's credit, though, too old for it. Neither one of y'all want her.
All right.
And this type of energy, we're going to move on, but this type of energy is why I probably would delete an Instagram if I was to get into a serious relationship. Because remember, I told y'all I went to Jamaica and that one Instagram model was there. Like, you don't meet these women in real life.
He went to regular Jamaica. Like, he didn't go to the pretty side. He didn't go to Instagram Jamaica. He went to Jamaica.
He went to regular Jamaica.
Yo, fam, these Instagram women do not exist, fam. And all we do is lust over them. Like, Lamar knows this woman is no good for him. But yeah, he saw a picture and decided to put it all on the line. See what Instagram do? You see what IG do?
He got his life threatened for it.
He got his life whole threatened for it. Like, bitch, by a nigga that don't even want the chick that he liking.
Exactly.
Like, that's hilarious, yo. Do
you see the poison of Instagram? I'm deleting Instagram once I get into a serious relationship, man. It's not poison, fam.
Like, I got if you don't go back to train. If you don't go to training camp, like, why is he threatening people's life?
And training camp, yeah, word is like.
If you don't go play USA basketball team,
right, he should be trying out for the team.
So that means he's super like insecure. Then, like, think about that. He's super insecure. Like,
and plus, I'm pretty sure since that is her ex, I'm pretty sure they had conversations before.
Right.
Like, that was personal. That wasn't just because of that fucking Instagram post. That was personal.
That was a build up type shit. Like, bitch, I just think you talking.
They've had convos before.
So
this nigga still liking your shit. I thought you dead at that. Like,
right.
Good point. Maybe he's coming to her rescue. Like, yo, don't you do it because you definitely. I'm no good for her.
Don't you do it?
All right, so our shit is good right now. Our relationship is good right now. Bringing him in is gonna fuck up everything.
Leave her fuck alone, fam.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
My baby mama good. Leave her the fuck alone,
bro.
Yeah, I don't want her, but you are way far worse for her than I am, and I'm protecting her. It could be anything. We don't know, but men will make up any type of excuse to be Superman and
be men,
even though we abandoned the ship.
That's crazy.
We don't want, but you can't have her either.
But you can't have her either. Right. That's crazy. Damn. If I can't have you, bitch, nobody can't have you. Like,
facts.
What if they want to be happy? What if she? Chloe is receptive to that heart type shit?
Which we are. Like, we listen. If you're on Instagram and you sending me likes, just send them. I don't fuck with you in real life.
Right, exactly.
but if you want to like 20 pictures in a row, be my
head. Yeah, we're just like,
you want to wish me happy birthday under my post? I'll tell you thank you. But we don't fuck with each other in real life. Cool.
I ain't never seen you in person ever.
Everybody who got a social media got that one person on social media that like everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean everything. Like,
pretty much.
Shout out to them. I definitely appreciate them, man. We all have them, and I appreciate you. Wherever you
shout
are.
out to them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. They need a shout out.
The semi-stalkers, the stalker lights.
Listen, man. It's definitely not on the level of women, but you know what I mean, sometimes men we get our stalkers, but they do it subtle. They're watching.
Yeah,
it's just a different level of it. Like,
I've experienced that before.
Different level. Yeah. Man, speaking of different levels, man, let's segue into verses, even though we spoke on it, but it's getting spicy, man. And the Locks think that they're on a different level than Dipset.
I was waiting for this shit.
Energy is there. Like, we had our predictions. We talked about this the second it dropped. We didn't get time for promotion. We didn't wait for them to go back and forth. And boy, have they been doing it, to the point where I'm just like, I know these guys are friends, because this type of talk can only happen for somebody you cool with. I'm talking about one-on-one basketball game.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking about a 3-on-3 basketball game. We betting cash. I don't like you right now.
Oh, yeah, and we playing ball. Like, yeah, hell yeah, you're going to say some shit. Like, yeah, you're going to say some shit while y'all balling.
You can tell they really fuck with each other.
Yeah, yeah. So, Jerrell, do you got the clip?
Yeah, I got the video right here. This Styles P.
Okay, Styles P.
What the fuck is y'all talking about, man? I can't wait. It's like jail, man. You know how niggas think it's this house? So another nigga get in the house? Yeah, that's what the fuck is gonna happen. I love Jim, but it ain't his fucking house. Not 1/3. Not Madison fucking Square Garden. I love Dipset too. I know y'all ain't gonna hear this shit, but it is what it is, man. They said it's hits. I thought we had hits too. I thought that's why y'all loved us. I guess it was just the bars, but I always thought, like, to fuck with us, you would have had to basically put Nines and Hove together and bring Big back from the dead. Other than that, I just couldn't fucking see it. But hey, you know, that's just me. I'm arrogant like that. I'm fucking ignorant like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, I also should have thought they should have added somebody else for us, so we could burn a couple groups at a time. But hey, it is what it is. See y'all on the 3rd. You know, it'd be the gritty versus the pretty. Pick your side, nigga. Yeah, know what it is. Can't wait.
Hey, yo,
the
man.
Gritty versus the gritty.
Hey, yo, I
he told
love that.
Jim, though, what did he say? He said the muscles in the tight jeans ain't gonna save you on the 3rd.
He said the drip in the tight the muscles ain't gonna save you, nigga. Like,
they ain't gonna save you on the 3rd.
Nigga, I'm here for all that type of shit. And you know, first of all, you know it was all out of love, because you know they fuck with each other type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's Styles P talking that talk like we want him to talk it. You know what I'm saying? And he did it, and he delivered. And I'm here for all that smoke. I'm riding with the Locks, and I'm not saying nothing else about it. I'm riding with the Locks, nigga.
I don't know if we discussed Wild Out in the garden.
No, we didn't
discuss that. We talked about a couple Dipset songs in the garden, but the Locks got a couple joints in the garden that would go crazy too.
Yeah, we talked about from a perspective of that they played their records already, but now there's a different perspective that I think I need to acknowledge. I think my energy was, you know, Swiss and Kiss already played these records. So for somebody who has watched all the verses, I'm not going to go crazy for Wild and Out. But the Garden will. Yeah. But if you come to see the Locks, you're going to go nuts for Ride or Die Chick, all of that stuff. The Rough Riders Anthem,
Money,
remix,
Power, Respect.
Money, Power, Respects. The DMX cheat code in the Garden.
Benjamins,
Mighty D Block. Like all of them joints, bro.
Mighty D Block gonna ring hard in the garden too.
Yeah,
and that's an anthem.
I was speaking from a perspective that Kiss played those records already, but we're in the garden, and not everybody watches verses. This might be a lot of people's first time watching verses. You get what I'm saying? Like, the versus crew audience isn't all the same. Might be media wise, because we need this content to where we need to watch it, or at least take in some of it to see. Right. But not all the same people watch verses. Like,
I need to hear "I Get High" in the garden.
That's that's playing. You know they playing that. So that's what I'm saying. The garden make it different. Being at the garden makes it different. You know what I'm saying? Both of these niggas' backyards, whether one come from the burbs or not. You know what I'm saying? Niggas said niggas come from the burbs, be like, it's getting spicy. Like,
hold on, I got something from Jim. Hold on. I got a quick comeback from Jim.
Oh, the audio?
Nah, it's just a picture on Instagram post that he put up.
The Locks pack, not the Locks.
Oh, they smoking on
they
the
smoking them.
Saying.
Oh, that's why he's saying they smoking a lot. Oh, no, bruh, that's the hard statement.
This is gonna be fun, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this shit.
Because look, this is this the first verses where we getting this kind of energy, like the back and forth prior to verses? I know Bow Wow and Soulja did they shit, but we kind of expected that energy from them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I mean, this is different.
I'm trying to think. Swiss and Timberland had a little something. But
This
it wasn't
is
like
different,
this,
bro. Like, these niggas is really on some, like, we gonna smoke you type shit. Like, it is
I do think
Beans and Nori was like that, and their shit ain't even official.
right.
But look who's doing it though. Look who's doing it. Our era. You only going to get this from a Nori, Beans, a D Block, a Lox. You only going to get that from Swiss because Swiss was talking to Tim. You're only going to get
at the verses. At the verses. That was
at the verses.
So you're only going to get it from those guys because of their competitive nature. You get what I'm saying? Like if X wasn't battling Snoop and somebody else, you might have got a different X, but he loves Snoop, so you might have got a calm, cool, and a respective battle from them. But as far as our era, we're the ones that actually get to it. Now, with that being said, when you watch the clock, it's telling you we're 17 days away, and I was telling you how we're in the microwave era. My God, that's a little bit too far out for me.
Why you say that?
Because I want it now. I want a mixture of balance. Like, is it okay? But I don't want 16 more days of this though. Like, how much more can they do? That's
so they shouldn't they shouldn't have announced it until like maybe the end of July. You said?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the build up, but the build up. I think they on tour, like you said. Somebody said they on tour, right?
Yeah, they're on tour. I think
tour together. Yeah.
So the
that's
build
why I
up,
think it's on a bullshit ass Tuesday.
It is, but the build up is crazy though. See how thirsty we are though. Like I ain't gonna hold. We thirsty for this right now. They done announced it, so the build up is crazy.
And it's July 17th, July 18th. They got to keep this going now. I don't think that they will. It gets to a point where like, all right, I'm busy. So we got this build up now, July 18th for an event, August 17th. You get what I'm saying?
August 3rd.
For August 3rd. I don't see them doing this in another week because obviously, like, you just run out of shit. Like, I already told you I'm better than you. See you on the 3rd. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know.
No, we gonna get some jabs. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta throw a freestyle video out with a caption underneath with niggas' names in it or something like that.
Well, that's different. That's different.
That'd be dope.
I don't think that's what the Dipset wants, though. I think that in order for Dipset to pull this out, they need to stay in there. They don't want that.
They don't
want that.
They do not want a bar battle, no. They do not. They don't want that at all.
Yo, you know what I'm seeing on this, yo? I'm seeing a lot of Sheik disrespect since this shit done went down, bro. Like a lot of Sheik disrespect.
But he's put in the less work though. Out of all 6 guys,
everybody
less work.
I mean, he got more albums than Jewels, bro.
That nobody listens to. Nobody listens to.
So how's he putting out the less work though? If he got more albums than a nigga that is battling too,
he has no garden material.
Mighty D Block is a Sheik Luke song.
That's a Sheik Luke song.
Kiss Your Ass Goodbye can go in the garden, bro, and that's a Sheik Luke song. Don't be
dissing Sheik.
I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to diss Sheik. I'm just saying, like,
Sheik, man. You said none of his songs can ring off in the garden. That's not true.
His solo joints on the Lox albums might not ring off in the garden.
No. We're not talking about those.
Like, shut the fuck up might not
but I'm
ring
saying
off in
Joel
the garden.
Santana.
Yeah.
Nope. It's like I said, on the verses he rapped first, on the songs he rapped first, be his song. The songs that he raps first will be considered Sheik's song. Like, if you think I'm jiggy, he can have that.
They're gonna do that at the garden. They're not doing that at the garden.
That could be.
They're not doing that at the garden.
Wasn't Sheik first on Money Power Respect?
Jiggy
wasn't Sheik first on Money Power Respect?
I don't know. Wasn't he first on?
Rap shit about No. Kiss was.
Yes.
Kiss was first on the Benjamins. Kiss was right after Puff on the Benjamins. Driving a broke vigor.
Right.
And that's another thing. That's another thing. Jim warned about. He said Diddy don't pull no stunts. So now we got to think about that.
Yep.
It's the garden. Why would that not show up at the garden?
Oh, he's gonna be in the building. Yo, he's in the building. He's definitely in the building.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
he's gonna be in the building.
I think the Dipset might be walking into a trap.
Look, man. Now niggas need to be tracking their statements and shit. Like,
it's gonna be hard.
As a versus watcher, not for me, but for the people.
That's why we got to talk about these things. Yeah. See, my take last week was if like the Lox best records, Kiss and Swiss played already, but for the garden and for the people that's gonna be watching for the first time, the Lox got some shit
in the garden.
But for the garden,
he's gonna play
Knock Dipset anthem, all that shit. Like,
Knock Yourself Out is getting played again, bro. You feel me? Like, you gotta play that in the garden.
So that's going to be tough. Is Styles P though? Is he? Do we like that over arrogance? Like
no, we
You
love
don't
it.
like that?
We love it.
Okay. I'm about
We
to
love
say.
it.
Okay.
We
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
shout out to him for dropping a new album. He dropped a new album last week too.
And it's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I was listening to today.
Just can't play it in the garden. It's nothing garden work.
So that's what I'm saying. Like him as a solo artist, we know him. If anybody's solo bag gonna carry DeLox is gonna be Kiss. We know that. You know what I'm saying?
Kiss, right.
We know that.
Styles got a couple joints though.
He does have a couple joints. You know what I'm saying? But
that's all they need.
If they get to the solo bag, it might not be fair because Cam gonna play a lot of joints. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to play a lot of joints.
You can get to the point where you have too much though, and I think Cam and Jimmy might fall into that because Jimmy is not going to take a back seat to no. Jimmy thinks his catalog could probably beat DeLox by himself. Cam probably feels the same way. So how do we split this in half? DeLox will have no problem divvying up the songs. I don't know how cool Jimmy and Cam is.
I'm gonna tell you that a couple joint Styles is on by himself. I think he could play BMF.
Oh yeah, BMF. I forgot about BMF.
I think he on one of them Jenny from the Block remixes.
Yeah, him and Jenny.
They could play that. Good Times, obviously.
Good Times.
The Locks, Styles and Kiss, we belong together.
He could play Locked Up, bro.
He could play Locked Up too.
What about We Belong Together remix? Kiss and Styles.
Kiss and Mariah, on Mariah joint,
Yeah, they got some shit, man. That's what I'm saying. Like we keep on thinking about Dipset hits, and we think about the Locks street hits, but they got hits too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all this stuff was played on the radio. Like he could play Locked Up. Like
Locked Up is going to go in the garden.
Yeah, so that's just him. So yeah, Styles got his own shit too. Now Sheik, on the other hand, that's a different conversation.
That's a different story, yeah.
But Styles is on some shit that he can play by himself.
No. Since y'all think I be trying to kill Sheik, continue on with Sheik.
Everybody been killing Sheik, bro. Everybody been killing Sheik.
For Sheik, he might get like 2. That's all you need.
He's going to get 2. Kiss Your Ass Goodbye and Mighty Mighty D Block, bro. Them is going to be his 2,
that's
bro.
all you need.
Word is life.
Wasn't Kiss Your Ass Goodbye 50 Cent diss? Why would they play that?
Nah, that was the first single off his second album after Taxes.
Kiss your
ass goodbye. Yeah, that was the second single off the.
Now don't get me wrong.
Go in the garden.
That's what I'm saying. In the garden, that shit rings off.
If they in Miami, no. In the garden,
in the
bro,
garden, that shit rings off.
That shit is gonna ring, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be nothing but people like us up in the garden.
Speaking of supreme confidence, PopSmoke dropped a new album. We're gonna get to that in a bit. And on that album, PushaT has a single, or has a verse, where he says that Tyler has the best album out for now, so he drops.
Mm-hmm.
We respect the supreme confidence, but is Pusha T putting too much pressure on himself?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
The last time he dropped was Daytona,
and that shit was.
But he didn't. He didn't tell us it was going to be the best thing ever, though. He just dropped it. Just drop it.
But if if we're gonna do like a what have you done for me lately, the last thing he did was damn near a 7-song classic album. So. He's going to obviously have more than 7 songs. So, yeah, I think this shit is going to be dope. It's going to be better than Tyler's. That obviously remains to be seen.
In the era of what have we done for me lately, this nigga been saying a lot of different shit. Oh, my next album going to have motherfucking the Neptunes and Kanye doing it and shit. All right, produce some shit then, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Daytona was what, like 4 years ago?
Yep. Because to my knowledge, Pharrell is in the studio. Like, the Neptunes are back in the studio together.
Yeah. About time.
Like Chad is back. So if he gonna have some real Neptune records on there,
it's gonna be crazy. Like
I can see why he's talking like that. He's just not gonna say what is on there yet.
But we've never really had guys that have classic albums say, "I'm gonna top that last classic album." They just say, "If you want that shit, go listen to it." Like I'm doing. Like we just never hear this type of talk. So it puts pressure.
The only time I've ever heard that kind of talk on some real shit in music is Michael Jackson, bro. With Off the Wall, Off the Wall going to Thriller. You know what I'm saying? He thought Off the Wall should have been what Thriller was, and then made Thriller. You feel me?
Some will argue that Off the Wall was better than Thriller.
It is better than Thriller to me.
Yeah.
Sonically, musically, that shit is better than Thriller.
Yeah, like
You know
Off the Wall was his.
Off the Wall was his
joint.
and he got snubbed on it. So he like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna make something better than that. And then made Thriller, and then Thriller came out to be what it is. So
Right.
So better that not necessarily means sonically. It just means y'all going to put my name on them envelopes that I deserve.
It's going to sell. No, it's going to sell. You know what I mean?
Like I put out a classic body of work that y'all looked over. I don't think he won an album, and I don't think he got nominated for anything, right?
He won a Grammy up for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, but it didn't win album of the year. It didn't win record of the year, huh?
Push
it. He got nominated for the Grammy, but didn't win.
Okay.
Didn't win.
What about Reasonable Doubt versus The Blueprint, Andre Robeson?
Oh my God!
And
shout out to that's little bro.
Okay.
I don't know where that question came from, little bro. Shout out to little bro.
I guess he's talking about some classic albums and artists competing with themselves and putting out dope albums, but that was like Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint are so far in between.
Right.
Yeah.
But those are two classic Jay-Z albums. If I'm gonna go Jay-Z, I like Blueprint and then Reasonable Doubt. People like Reasonable Doubt.
But he didn't go into the Blueprint saying like, oh, this about to be better than my next joint, though. You know what I'm saying?
He kind of always say that, though. Don't he?
Most artists say if you ask any rapper, oh, yeah, this gonna be better than my last joint, they're gonna say that.
They usually always say that.
They're going to say that. But Jay-Z didn't necessarily get snubbed for anything though to say that.
Do they say better or do they say we're going to grow, like growth? Because I remember Nas talking about Illmatic.
Nah, I've heard even Jay after 444 saying that he's better now than he's ever been.
Rapping or creating an
rapping.
album? Rapping, but creating an album.
And this is old Jay-Z. This is after 444. He says now he thinks personally that he's better than he's ever been.
Okay, so let's talk about Jay-Z, right? Blueprint is one of the best albums of all times, man. I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah, front to back, yes.
Blueprint 2 is not, but he out-raps himself. He raps better on the Blueprint 2 than he did on Blueprint 1.
I can see that.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
And the only reason Blueprint 2 might not have been because it was a double album.
It was too much. Yeah.
If I took the best songs off this one and the best songs off this 2, that shit is a classic.
But he did that. But in his mind, he did that. The Blueprint 2.1. He took all the best shit off of both albums and condensed it into one. And that shit even went platinum.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
So, got the red background, the red and white background.
Right. I remember that.
I'm still a Blueprint 1 guy. Like that.
The Blueprint 1 is still better than that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me.
And thanks for reminding me, Andre. BizMarkie, I keep forgetting he had a little cut on the Girls single. People don't remember.
Yeah, he got vocals on there. Yeah, he got vocals.
Girls. So BizMarkie, man, he definitely was doing his thing decade after decade after decade.
Oh, this must be bro first time on watching the show. He going in today. Hey, comment all you want, fellas.
Shout out to bro. Shout out to him.
Yeah. The Jay-Z Unplug, all of that. But so talking about your album, I get what we all saying. I guess we all said the same thing, but different. Might have been we all heard different. Like me, I hear growth. And yeah, people do say our next album is going to be better. Just not, I guess it's the C word. Maybe that's what I'm tripping off. Maybe he never said classic. Maybe he did. You get what I'm saying? So I guess I'm thinking about like, that's a classic. Are you going to put out another classic, or do you think that you are better than your last project? And that's okay. You're supposed to be better than your last project.
Right.
But you guys are right. I know Wu-Tang didn't go and saying our 1997 album is not going to be better than our 93 album. No, nigga.
They just went in there and went in, I think it was time for them to deliver, and they just delivered, bro. You know what I mean?
But from a fan's perspective, an artist can grow. Artists can like just grow tremendously, and we still like that bullshit they did in the basement. Like, some of our favorite albums.
That's also true.
Yeah,
but some of our favorite albums,
bro. Listen, that Power of a Dollar album by 50 Cent, bro. It's better than It's better than everything after Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. Like seriously, and that's his first album.
Yeah, and he had a vast budget for everything. That you're not trying, but yet that Power of a Dollar to you, I'm not agreeing because I don't.
I'm just telling you, bro.
I'm just making your point. Like, it doesn't matter what your budget is or who you in the studio with. Like your best album could have been off the drug dealer's budget, off
Right.
the studio,
Right.
with cheap headphones and a broken mic.
That
and
is true.
we still got hiss. Remember the songs with the hiss in the background?
Yeah. That white noise. Yeah.
Or that air in your song, but that shit fire. You know how many songs I got with the air?
That's why we'll get a remastered album type shit. Like they'll remaster the album like years later. Puffy did that a couple times. Puffy might have heard some shit on Ready to Die. Like, you know what, bitch?
Yeah. I
You
see
know what I'm
that
saying?
Ready to Die remastered, Life After Death remastered. You know what I mean? Well, Big only had 2 projects, so that was easy to do.
Yeah.
Can't just be going back remastered all your projects, fam. I mean, maybe you can, but I haven't seen nobody else do it. So yeah, shout out to Pusha T. We can't wait for that album. There is no release date. He's just like Tyler just struck a nerve.
Yeah, he just pissed
He
me
heard
off.
that
Yeah.
shit.
Man,
It's like,
when you
how
put
do
out
you
shit
say
like that, man?
because he said he was going to have like the album of the year, or he said he was going to have album of the year before Tyler dropped. So when Tyler drops, you got to go back to the studio and rework something, right? You can't just drop what you already had in mind. Impossible.
I told you that album is going to be
if you
a
give him
problem.
Tyler album of the year.
That album is a problem for niggas, man. I've told y'all, man.
So
like,
that shit made him speak, yo. And we ain't heard from Pusha in a while. Like,
remember I told you when J. Cole dropped, I said that was the album of the year. I have not said anything about that album since Tyler's album dropped for a reason.
Yeah.
It's not album of the year no more.
And I'm glad you brought that up.
It's just very good.
How does
but
J.
it's
Cole
very good. It's just not better
How
than
does
that.
J. Cole feel about that? How should J. Cole feel about that?
You ain't hear,
I don't think he
heard
disrespected
nothing
by
from
his
him
peers.
since
I
when?
don't hear nobody ever talk about J. Cole.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
We in that era too, though, bro. Like
the talk of that album is done.
Yeah, it's over.
Because Tyler's was better.
Yeah. But that is the downside of dropping first, dropping early. You only get a certain window. And that window he went and played back, and then he just disappeared again. This is what J. Cole does. So
now,
when you disappear like that, you get what you get. People forget you drop.
Now, when Drake drops, less people will be talking about Tyler. That's just how it works.
Because it's Drake. But this is Drake, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's Drake.
It don't matter who is hot at the time. When Drake
it don't matter
drop,
who it is. And then Kendrick probably drop.
So it don't matter who popping at the time.
It don't matter who pops up.
Kendrick dropping. Like
Kendrick can shut shit down too.
Drake's still gonna thrive though.
Right.
So wait a minute. Is Pusha waiting for Drake to drop? Is Drake because Pusha can't drop nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We know that's what it is.
And I think his album is gonna be better. I think he should drop that shit right after that. That's what Super Lover Boy, whatever the fuck that shit called.
Certified.
He go try to cut that album's head
Certified.
off.
Yeah.
Especially Push. Think about it. You dropping the album called Certified Lover Boy. Push gonna kill that shit, man. I'm sorry. He's gonna try to murder that.
The rollouts be nasty. Like
I
think Drake's rollout. I think Drake in a way has topped J. Cole's rollout. Like J. Cole went and played for a basketball league, but Drake is the most fan. Like,
this nigga all at the Dodger Stadium on taking niggas schoolmates.
I had video for that, but remember we skipped that week, so we ain't talk about it, man.
But this is what Drake do though. But think about it. This is what Drake do though, man. When he was Artist of the Year, when that nigga made Artist of the Year at Billboard, he rented out like a football stadium and had all his peoples there, and they celebrated on the 50-yard line.
Yo,
I mean, like this is what he do. So it ain't out the ordinary.
Let's keep it.
I got it. Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay. I was gonna say let's keep it a stack, fellas. We don't want nobody like Drake beating our moms, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep it a stack.
You're right.
He's not the most faithful. This is when we hate on each other. This is when we don't.
That rollout.
This is when we don't
nasty.
like each other.
That rollout is nasty.
They on the third baseline chilling.
Because for one thing, you know damn well, okay, renting out Dodger Stadium is already a boss move. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But to have just like the nigga that does the piloting for the chopper of ABC News and shit fly through there and act like you didn't know that he was going to be there.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
Rollout shit. That's the rollout shit that I'm talking about.
Come on, like his people, they call him like, yo, y'all might want to fly over the stadium on Friday night type shit. Like,
It's not like the helicopter pilot was like, oh, it's not a game tonight. Why are the lights on? And just flew through there.
Right.
Like
And
niggas just got
zoomed in on their faces.
In.
Right.
like niggas just got random helicopter gas. We just be floating around.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. That shit was stupid.
Yeah.
Hold on, though. I wanted to talk about this, though. Forget about I know we was joking about the rollout, but even if it's not a rollout, though, how fly is that?
Bro, I just told y'all, this is regular for him, bro. He did it before. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was at a football stadium in the 50-yard line after he won with him and his niggas and they peoples. They all out there. You know what I mean?
Here's my question.
That's
man.
some fly shit.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Here go me, because
I need to do that now. I'm hating.
But listen.
Oh, your bag ain't big enough, and I ain't even hating.
I know, but I gotta rent something small. Then, like, I gotta rent out something else.
Trent Thunder, bro. Don't even worry about it. My cousin is the man that's Trent Thunder.
I was thinking that too. Here's my thing with this, right? This is big time clutch. Can't hate on it, right? But if you Drake and you a womanizer and you just known to have so many women, and obviously this is the first time he's taken a woman to Dodger Stadium. He celebrated with his team before. But this is the first time. You have to give me, as a lady, something that you've never given those other
anybody else, like type shit.
I could disagree with you. How? You do not know that he has not done this before.
Right.
The helicopter just so happened to fly past Dodger Stadium, sir.
Well, I'm saying this. She doesn't need to know that. To the public, this is the first time.
Oh, to the public, yes.
Yeah.
But he could have did this shit before, though.
Oh, yeah, this has been done. I'm telling you, this has been done before.
Well, I'm lying to her and saying I didn't because I need you to feel special.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
That's what I'm saying.
I got
this
you.
is my first time.
I never did this before, but let's see if it works.
Yes, because I need to give you something that I technically never given nobody else because I'm Drake. The rumor has it is actually I'm approaching Wilt Chamberlain numbers. I don't know.
Right.
How can I make?
He got her on the third base line.
Yes.
And you know what?
I'm pretty sure the number went up that night.
So that means he's going to third base that night. Like,
nah, he slid in the home, nigga. You see what a bartender at? He slid in the home.
Because that's all women care about is feeling special. She's telling her friends. Like, well, she's not telling because they know already. But you know what I mean? Like, Drake never did this for nobody but me.
And plus, honestly, if he didn't smash after that, he's not gonna smash. You know what I'm saying?
Ever, like, yeah.
Nah, you might as well just let it go.
I would want to after that, like, bitch, man, I ain't hit. Like,
I can disagree with that. I seen her. She's pretty bad, and Drake is getting older, and her son.
Drake, though.
Yeah, but her son is going. But Drake,
I guess
his window is winding down.
I guess what I'm saying is, to me, this is not like a first
Drake.
date
What is
type
winding
shit.
down? Flaw,
Drake,
you said Drake.
I think Drake should know that he doesn't have too much time left, and it's time to invest and become like somebody that plays the background more.
Bro, you only good as your last hit if you Drake. So all Drake gotta do is put out another hit, bro, and he's back to being Drake.
But I say let's put his age in perspective. I think the older we get, the more random women just seem to don't do it for us. Maybe I'm just
because he done did it all. Right. So he trying to settle down now.
Right.
So now you get you somebody who is dope. I'm ready to settle down. Her kid grown. Yeah. He's about to go to the NBA. I got something with LeBron. I got something in common with my friends.
Right.
You're dope. Right. You're not industry chick. Nobody from the NBA has smashed. Like, there's a lot in with her.
Yeah.
So if he didn't smash, I'm thinking she like, I want to see you again, Drake. So I'm not going to give it to you. That's the game of women. I didn't take it.
No, I guess when I said that he had to have smashed after this night, I really didn't think that it was like a first date. Now, if it was a first date type thing and he was just impressing her for that, yeah, he probably didn't smash.
But I don't think Drake.
But I'm saying this is like, to me, this is like some third date shit.
Yeah,
right?
this ain't something he's doing for the first date type shit. Like,
not if he's certified lover boy, fam. I can't take you.
You think this first date action?
So you think this first date action?
Oh,
I gotta take you somewhere that you never. I gotta take. I gotta do something.
Nah,
with
we gotta go.
Because if you do this on the first, what the fuck are you doing on the second, my nigga?
Right.
That's what I was trying to get at. How can he top this shit? Because you can't. Either
can't be
our
first date.
spot.
So
I
from this,
disagree with you. I can't.
so from this, he got to go to
it's not
McDonald's or
first date.
something. He got to go to McDonald's or something after
Right.
this thing. If
Yeah,
this the first date, they got to
just
do
to balance
something.
the shit out.
Yeah, they got to
shit
go to
out.
McDonald's or go to at least Chick-fil-A. I mean,
Just to
Chick-fil-A.
let you know, I can buy out
Do
Dodger
that.
Stadium.
yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
But these Chick-fil-A tenders hit also.
Yes. Yes.
That's the thing, though. If she eat Chick-fil-A tender, she's the winner. Like, you don't want to have filet mignon every night. If you can eat a regular burger, oh my!
If you can't,
So that's why if I'm Drake, I'm taking you to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not the stadium first.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking you to Roscoe's first, bro. Just to see how you gonna come. Like,
we aren't taking her to Dodger Stadium. Drake might take her to Dodger Stadium first. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because I have to. Because I have to. How do I make her feel special?
Yeah, and that light skin energy is different though, bro. Dang.
See, now you talking. It's
dark skin niggas. Yeah, we take dark skin niggas. We definitely take her to Roscoe. We ain't
Yo, that light skin energy hit different. Than I don't think this first date action though, bro. I really don't. I don't want to believe it. But you right, it's Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to believe first date action. I don't want to give him that credit. Like that.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Drake, man, y'all gotta respond to this, bro. Is this first date action or no, bro? Like,
I almost feel like I'm hating. Like, this ain't no first date, nigga. Stop it.
But even if it is though, like you gotta go to like Waffle House after this. You know what I mean? For your second date.
Yeah, you gotta go somewhere, something like in the middle. Like,
you gotta go to the park and hit a hot dog vendor or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
That's a fact, because no matter how much money you making, fam, you still like them spots, man. Like, I don't care how much money I make. I'm still
right.
Ain't nothing like going to a vendor and getting some street meat, nigga. Like,
nigga. We went to a motherfucking Waffle House. After we went to the All White and B More, we went to the Waffle House that next morning, bro. And now I'm ready to invest. Now I'm ready to invest in the Waffle House in Trenton, bro. I'm ready. You feel me? Because I know it's
they not. I don't think they out here for some reason.
Nah, you just gotta have, because they down south really, and they don't really want to. You know what I mean? But if you're bred right and you know how to talk that talk, man, money talk.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
absolutely.
And bitch can't limit
Rick Ross got Wingstop to make thighs. Nigga, you got damn right, money talk.
This nigga got a thigh stop, yo.
Nigga got fried thigh stop.
Hey, yo. You seen the shit, Flaw? Nigga got a thigh stop, yo.
I want to try him, yo. They got one in Ewing, but I never been there.
So there was a drought.
That's the Wingstop in Ewing.
Yeah.
So what's Rick Ross joint?
Rick Ross got wing stops, but it was a shortage on wings. So the nigga opened up a thigh stop, bitch. Like,
so Ant, the shop out Ewing is his shop, because I know they had another one out Hamilton that wasn't.
Okay, that's not his specific. Like, it's the same.
It's the same
franchise, the same company, but not
he don't own
his.
Yeah.
He don't own that one, but it's Wingstop. Yeah.
So he owns a franchise. Gotcha.
Yeah, he owns about 30 franchises. Yeah.
That's like if we was to invest in the McDonald's in Virginia, we'd own that McDonald's, but not every McDonald's. Look, don't tell me to fry Skull and you live in Connecticut. They got to do it.
Or it depends on how your contract is, because you can franchise in that one, but in the contract you could be like, all right, I want this amount of stock. Know what I mean? Like, bitch, to buy yourself into the stocker. So now you own all of them.
Because I'm pretty sure one of us can own a wing spot.
Yes,
too.
Yes. We just gotta put our money, bro. I'll tell y'all after the pod. I mean, I've been doing a lot. I'll tell y'all after the pod.
I remember me and a couple of my boys was gonna do that with a White Castle before.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of weird though how they franchise theirs out. Because we wanted a White Castle out here.
So now you gotta have most of the time you gotta have a net worth of a certain amount, and then you gotta have a certain amount liquid, and then you gotta have the franchise fee. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because they're not gonna just give you anything. You're not gonna just get it.
Right.
Like, you got to be approved from them.
Yeah. You got to have liquid bread. You got to have a certain amount liquid, and you got to have a net worth of a certain amount. And bitch, you got to drop a certain amount.
Right.
I mean,
you put a fucking White Castles closer to Trenton,
nigga.
But then they did because it's one on Route 1. But you have to go.
It's way up there though.
Yeah, but you put one closer.
That's damn near Edison.
You'll make money because you'll be the only White Castle around.
Yeah.
So you will have to make money.
Hello, Waffle House, yeah.
Yeah, imagine they brought like a Roy Rogers back or something.
Right. But if you put if you can, I don't know if they just don't go north of something, because I've never seen a Waffle House.
They don't go past Maryland, bro.
Like north of Maryland.
They don't go past Maryland.
Maybe Delaware? Maybe
PA, somewhere in PA too.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But if you could put a Waffle House around here, that would go nuts because it's the only one around.
and that shit is oil, bro. Oh my god.
So we was talking about Pusha T,
Yeah.
and on that album, it's PopSmoke's new album. It's called Faith, I believe. Just dropped this weekend in July.
Okay.
And this is his second. How you pronounce that P word? I can't.
Posthumous.
Yeah,
Posthumous. Yeah.
It's the second
Posthumous.
one.
Posthumous.
There you go. Right?
Posthumous.
Yeah, that album. It's the second one, and it's a slammer. I like it. I
Got some
like
joints
it.
on there, yo.
It do. And I'm thinking, like, Dad, like we haven't really seen, even though this is the second one, we haven't seen a run like this since Tupac.
Big.
And he like who?
I was saying big, but go ahead.
Big? Who you say, baby?
Big.
Big after he's deaf though?
This
Born Again, and that was it.
Yeah, but did we like Born Again?
Had some joints on there just like this.
So this
I mean, it wasn't a classic, but it had some joints on there.
This is his first album since he passed.
No, second. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this is second.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
His album came out right after he passed. Like what? What did like a month?
Oh, okay. Okay. So he was on. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I Googled it. His last album dropped in July, and this one dropped in July 2020 and 2021.
I'm not sure if 50 had anything to do.
It has nothing to do with this.
It was the first one, right?
First off, 50 ain't got nothing to do with it because RickRoss is on it. So
yeah,
50 has nothing to do with it. So which got me to think, like, how important was 50 cents on the last one? Like,
speaking of that, I didn't mean to segue into that, but did you see the trailer for BMF?
I did. It kind of reminds.
Do they got RickRoss BMF?
No.
Oh, they don't got it. Oh, they ain't get it.
Nah, that song was not in the trailer.
Oh, that's corny.
I'm glad you brought that up because it reminded me of a topic I wanted to get to. Is about 50 Cent. But yeah, PopSmoke. Okay. Tupac. We remember Tupac's run after he passed, like album after album. Then not too many artists are actually in the studio creating music or enough content to last them, going forward, just in case if anything happens. Tupac was like, huh?
I said Pac dropped his best album to me
after he passed, which was
Machiavelli.
Machiavelli.
Oh yes,
yeah, Machiavelli.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that Machiavelli album was the shit.
It was top to bottom, rooted to tutor. After that, you got a lot of more Tupac music, and it was done with features and I don't even know what record label it was on. I don't know who's even in control of it, but it got to a point where it was like, God damn, 10 years later, a Tupac album. So
yeah.
Y'all know it, right? Like, I think they only stopped because it was just like, all right, enough's enough. I think Tupac got more in it. Pac got more in the tuck. And you can't just put Pac with anybody. Like, that Pac and Big was cool, but I think people...
You talking about the one M did?
Yeah, we would have rather see them come together in real life. Like, don't just put vocals together and say we're supposed to be, we got a Pac and Big song. Woo! No, fan.
That's why I remember when Jada said that I was on real big records. Not the made up shits. That bar right there always sticks out. Like, I wasn't on the made up songs, nigga. I was in the studio with him for real. Like,
but that shit was fire though. But listen, them 50 joints that he did with Pac and Big was both fire, yo. Both of them.
They were.
And we watched Method Man drop real tears when he said, "Bro, I'm the only one that's left. I've done music with X, Big, and Pac. Like, that means something to actually do music with them. Like, don't just throw me on a verse. I was actually in ciphers. I was around niggas. I smoke with niggas, and them niggas is gone. I'm the only one here left. Like, it's a real thing to do music with these guys. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But PopSmoke, I don't really see. I don't know how much affiliated he is with these featured artists. Like we said, he got the Neptunes on there a few times. Like Pharrell's on there twice. Pusha T's on there twice. I don't know the affiliation with that as to how that happened, but that was
me either.
That's one of my favorite songs. Like, I'm the top Shotta. That's my shit.
That's my shit. I'm gonna need that as a drop, sir. Like, I need to chop that up.
That's my thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to him, I'm like, yo, I can see where 50 thought Lloyd Banks might have went. Like, he got that voice. No, am I the only one that can hear the comparison between him and Banks? Like, that voice.
PopSmoke and Banks?
Just the voice.
Wildin'. No, you wildin'.
No, I don't think so.
Just me.
Maybe you mean like just the octave of his voice, like how deep it is. I can see what you're saying.
That raspy, like it got that
Yeah,
same.
I see what you mean.
Voice,
yeah,
bro.
especially when Banks trying to harmonize and like when he tried to harmonize some of his bars.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying. Sometimes you see.
Yo, at least you honest though. If you don't hear it, fucking like, nah, nigga, I don't know what you're talking about.
I appreciate you not just
I appreciate the honesty.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. So PopSmoke. So I'm like, damn, this shit dropped so quick. But at the end of the day, like I said before, we in the microwave era. So I think they need to keep putting out PopSmoke music until we get tired of, or until the sound changes. But I like this album. I like this last album. I think this shit is fire, and I think we might have another Tupac on our hands as far as these albums after he's passed. We haven't heard nothing from Nip. Probably don't have a good enough body of work to actually put out so quick. Like we got to.
I think they do. I think they wait.
I think it's more in the tuck, bro. Like
I've been hearing like about a Nip project coming. Like I've been hearing about that, but
niggas ain't here for it. Certain niggas ain't here for it though. Like like you.
I don't think a lot. I don't want it. I'm good.
Yeah, because I was thinking that too. Like a lot of this stuff. Think of Nipsey Hussle as if you got to go through the security lock to open it up to get the album out. Nipsey is not just somebody you drop every year.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like PopSmoke is in an era. He's in a sound era. He's in a drill era. We need you to put this music out, because if we drop this 5 years from now, it's not going to sound good.
That is true.
So PopSmoke,
like, what the hell was that?
What the fuck was this?
That's what Wayne did. But that's what Wayne did with the Carter 5 though. Think about that Carter 5 album.
PopSmoke ain't Wayne though, so Wayne can do that shit.
And Wayne also
but
just
we
doesn't
talked about it. But we talked about it though. Like we was on him. Like, yo, this shit sound dated. It ain't.
Right.
I mean, what it was. And
think about it though. The difference between that is Wayne has no guidance, right? This is the album Birdman did not want to drop. The executive was telling him, "Nah, this ain't it. We need something else." And Wayne fought for this shit for some reason. I've never seen this before. Instead of making new music,
but
he puts out.
But we talked about this too. Them songs probably would have went at that time. We hearing them 5-6 years later. In the time when he wanted to drop them, they probably would have went.
But see,
and plus, he probably really loved the album, and if you're as an artist, just think about it, as an artist, he want people to hear it. So,
yeah, but I'm from that era where you know how many unreleased songs Mobb Deep has.
Yeah,
don't drop them shits 5 years later. They're not bangers no more.
And we haven't heard a lot of Prodigy joints either since he been gone.
But you can appreciate them on a mixtape. Like, this is an unreleased Mobb Deep record. Cool. Keep it there. I like it. But you can't put that shit on Murder Music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We now passed that sound. You can't put Hell on Earth on Murder Music or Infamy. Make a mixtape of your unreleased music. This way we can digest it as a mixtape. Wayne could have made the Carter 5 a mixtape and then drop some dope shit. Drop that album that he just dropped, actually. So that would have been better.
So that's what I'm saying though. Like if he made them songs with Cash Money budget, he wouldn't have been able to drop them songs on a mixtape.
Still had to pay him and stuff, right? Still got to pay.
Yeah, they own the rights to that though. He made them songs in the studio with their budget. You feel what I'm saying? They own them songs now.
So you can't just
drop them shits.
Well, so what was Birdman thinking? Because he wasn't dropping it at all. Like, Birdman don't pay producers. So
it was that, and it was the time where Wayne was just like, nigga, like, bitch, I'm tired. I'm the last one getting raped. You know what I mean? We done kissed a mad times already. Like, can I get paid? Like,
that was a funky ass relationship at the time. Niggas was shooting at niggas, and
it was just crazy. Like, Young Thug came on the scene. You know what I mean?
That Young Thug Lil Wayne relationship is hilarious to me.
Like the whole rich gang to me is hilarious to me, bro.
Lil Wayne is the definition of forgiveness. Can't do it. Niggas can't shoot at me. Then you see me
do it.
Niggas like I don't care how far away along it is. Niggas in the studio working on music.
Niggas is from a different part of the world. I mean the country. So niggas, you know what I mean? Like we don't, if we was from Louisiana, we probably be thinking differently. You know what I'm saying? We from Jersey though.
How important is the conversation? Because I'm pretty sure they had a conversation. If two men can come together and say, "Yeah, I was on some bullshit, Wayne, and let's put this behind us," because I think we're missing that part. Like, how important is the
That too.
conversation?
Well, I mean, you was okay with Gucci and Jeezy doing a versus. What's the difference?
Well, I'm saying that some people are saying that what happened with because they tried to shoot at Wayne.
But niggas died in the
Like,
Gucci situation though. Niggas really
Yeah.
died in that situation though.
because honestly, I really think Jeezy didn't send my man. I think he did his own mission. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah,
Jeezy
exactly.
cared. I
Yeah.
don't think Jeezy cared about my man. If I'm Wayne, you actually tried to shoot me.
I think
You shot my boy.
Birdman was mad at the nigga who did that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he really want no harm to come to Wayne.
That's
Like,
the fact. We don't know the truth because Birdman can't point fingers. But what happened was they associated the shooter with Birdman and Thug. But
Right.
Birdman go on camera and say I had nothing to do with it. That was all Thug. You gotta wear it. So you might be right. And that's not saying that Birdman wanted to get that nigga killed. I didn't tell you niggas to go shoot the bus up. You niggas did it on your own. That we got to keep that in mind. That he might be affiliated with me. I didn't send him to go do it. But if you Jeezy, you can't be like, you got to just ride with it. You took that loss, but technically he's not my man's.
but here's
I
the
don't know
thing
that.
though. But here's the thing though. Niggas still had the energy. But even if I didn't send niggas to do it, bitch, I ain't mad that he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you still young and corny, you got to rap about it like you the shot caller. You got to
You know
rap
what I'm
about it. You got
Wild and corny. You young and corny. You got to do that.
He still
You're
rapped
right.
about it like he really did it, but now he a grown man and he like just look at the levels of Jeezy. Like you know he's smart because the way he moved now. This nigga just ain't just grow a brain out of nowhere.
Right.
He chose to be that character. So when he was going back with Gucci and he knew he really wasn't, Gucci was telling us he wasn't about that life. Gucci been telling niggas for years he's not from the hoods. But he's a snowman, yeah. So what it is.
His
like
music
like.
was pop.
Yeah,
His music was
Fam.
better, bro.
We
Your
like
impressions have been on point this show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, you funny for that. Yeah.
we like who we like, and at the end of the day, now all of a sudden Jesus is holier than thou guy. So, but at the end of the day, he was never that guy, but he chose to wear that hat. So, speaking of Jeezy, what I wanted to touch on before we get up out of here is the executive role that Mr. 50 Cent is in. Now, Jerrell, you brought up the BMF show. I brought up the book 3 of Power. 50 Cent's doing his thing. First off, the book Power 3 starts off with a video that says the PowerUniverse. So shout out to 50 Cent for, along with other producers, he's not the only person, but shout out to 50 Cent for creating this Marvel universe in Power. It's what he did. Like, it's a never-ending story that he's going to make bank on. Like, they've already gave Kanan season 2. They've already about to drop season 2 of Ghost. They've already about to, then they're going to drop the Tommy season. Like, bro, it's spread everywhere. Who knows what else they can do? This is nuts, and it's been done by black people. So shout out to 50 Cent. But in a position of power, recently there's a video going out of 50 Cent saying that he would like Jeezy to be taken off a certain record that's supposed to be for the BMF record.
Yep.
There's also a situation that we had where 50 Cent extended his hand to get RickRoss single on there, and RickRoss kind of like make him eat 100 wings first, and then come talk to him.
Lift that bottle high. Yeah, drink like 5 bottles of Bel Air. Yeah.
You want that nigga to eat 100 wings?
Nigga say he had a 100 wing challenge before.
Yo.
So, in the executive role of 50 Cent, fan, he has to mend. Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, what if Ja Rule auditioned for a role and he killed it? You got to give him the part, right?
No, not if you 50 Cent.
Nah, that
So
ain't happening.
Not if you 50 Cent, bro.
Nah, that's
Get
not
it.
happening.
If you 50 Cent, you got to start wearing a different hat, fan.
Bro, he been wearing the hat successfully for years,
I'm about
bro.
to say, no, you don't. You do not have to do business with them. Fuck them.
These niggas coming to you like you said they would. He said he was going.
Right.
He said he was going to destroy Ja and build him back up. So he might sign him. He might do that. On Jerrell's point, he might do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you do because you know that nigga hungry because he coming to audition. No, let him starve.
For me, though,
Let him
just do it,
starve.
bro, and we won't kill
Let
him
him
off the show.
starve.
Let him feed that nigga spam, B. Like, fuck out of here.
Hold
But
on.
we
Actually,
see-
I just snatched the video for 50. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it on.
So you saying 50 Cent got to just be like, you know what, man, it's about the bag. We had our beef. You can eat, Shy. You can
Some
be
type
you
of
can be such and
adjustment.
such.
Yeah, you
Because
gotta
how
do
you doing?
something.
How you doing a BMF series and niggas can't get the BMF song and you can't get Jeezy? You get what I'm saying? Like you,
That's because of what you did.
It just so happened that his arch nemesis put out the best song to represent the content that you want to make.
Right.
and
That
I
ain't
need
his
that
fault.
That's not his fault though. That ain't his fault.
I need that record.
If I'm
I need
RickRoss,
that
that ain't my fault, nigga. I'm nice. Like, you got to do what I say.
But they got 50 coming. I didn't do nothing to Rick Ross. This nigga saying the reason why we beefing is because I didn't say nothing to him at the BET Awards or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Give a nigga the record, bro. Get over that shit.
It got to be something more than that, fam.
Something about Khaled.
Because 50 done grabbed this nigga baby mom and all that shit and took him shopping and took his kid to Floyd crib and shit. Now it's super personal.
That might be why it got extended and the beef will never end for Rick Ross.
Right.
But at the time, Rick Ross said he didn't care. Remember, he said, "Oh,
yeah, he turned
money.
it into something." Oh, yo,
Yeah.
precious. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, word is life.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead. I didn't know the impression was coming. I didn't know it was coming. I cut this nigga off. My bad, man. I'm fucking the show up. I'm fucking the show. Go ahead.
When you cut me off now, you got me thinking of because I just do them without thinking. So now I can't do
I'm
it.
sorry, yo.
Do it on the fly.
Just do them on the fly. Because if I try to do it, I'll fuck it up. But Rick Ross said that him and his kid's mother split the money. They ain't worried about it, which I guess he really is because he's really still sensitive and sour about the situation.
Right.
So I think that the original beef came from something that happened with Khaled and 50 to where they was doing something with Khaled at home. French Montana, remember French Montana had videotaped something with Khaled and they had, I think they was
His mom's.
Something about his mom's and a job, something. And Rick
I don't
Ross
remember that.
Yeah, French Montana did the shit, and then he skated, and that's where the French Montana 50 issue came from. Because French act like he wasn't a part of it, but yeah, it was also dumb.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like 50 get deep with his shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
Hold on, I got the video. Hold on.
That story is connected culturally, BMF. So you'll see more involvement from other artists. I got 42 Doug, him and he already sent something. Him and Jeezy on the record. I like it with 42 Doug though. I don't really need Jeezy. You just need 42 Doug. I'm just trying to convince him to take that nigga off the record and just rock because his shit is hot. Like the other shit, we can do without that shit.
Damn.
Yo, that's crazy. Well, yo,
you ain't never said 50 ain't never told you how you was feeling.
Yeah, and Jeezy and 50 been on the record before. Like they on the record.
Yep.
But remember, Jeezy is fresh off that diss record off the Recession 2.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, that's right. You right.
Yeah.
They is beefing with each other. Yeah, you right. The Therapy for My Soul record. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I forgot about that record, yo.
It's tough because 42 Thug, I never heard of him. I don't know if he's just part of BMF or he one of the artists from Detroit. I don't know. But you got that Jeezy cosign, but you also getting that 50 cosign by saying, yo, he hot, he next. Yeah. It's a toss-up. I don't know if this is a new artist or not. I don't know.
I'm saying we gotta listen to the joint though, because 50 might just be saying this nigga better because he don't like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? This nigga might be trash. You feel me?
We've never heard a song where Jeezy downgraded the record. Never heard it.
Right.
42 Thug is on Tyler's album.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's on that Lemonhead song. That's the artist that's on that Lemonhead song. He's one of them young niggas that we probably don't listen to.
Okay.
So why is Jeezy in 42? Why?
Because it's Jeezy, bro.
I don't think 42 Thug would need a Jeezy though. That don't.
He a young nigga. Like he one of the young.
If he looked up to Jeezy, maybe. Know what I mean? If Jeezy one of the niggas that
about him.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to think of why he would.
I definitely do feel you, but Jeezy also never ruined the song. So I don't know if he just listening with your ears.
It might be business, bro. It might look, man. Jeezy sound dope on this, bro. Call Jeezy up. See how much he want. It might type of shit.
Yeah, I just don't think 50 won him on. I think that's still fresh. I think he got bit by Rick Ross already. Like I already extended an olive, and the nigga kind of shitted on me, and that's it. Nobody else gets a pass. If I don't like you,
it's a New York thing, man. You know, this nigga 50 might think he could tell the BMF story than niggas who was really around BMF. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he has other people around him as BMF. It's just for years people just thought it was Jeezy. And here's the thing: a lot of people don't know that that's kind of where the Jeezy Rick Ross beef kind of started. Because Rick Ross did a BMF song. How you gonna do a BMF song with that, man? Who are you to get this nigga permission to do a BMF record? Like, if Big Meech gave him the thumbs up, how you get mad at Ross for doing it? I think I'm big, nigga. I think I'm Big Meech.
Cause you the police, Ross. That's why, bitch. Like, remember the time he had just came out around that time. He was police. Like, I'm just trying to make it make sense.
If that's it, then cool.
I'm just trying to make it make sense, bro.
People need to realize being a correctional officer is not a police officer.
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me.
It's a job.
Jerrell, you're right.
He was a guard.
Jerrell, you're right.
He's not a police officer.
You're right, bro.
Police officers don't respect guards. Like,
listen to what I'm telling you, though, bro. You're right. You absolutely right. However, in the real world, if you're a correction officer, bro, like, you get treated like a police officer in these streets, bro. Like, and on top of that, and on top of that, like, nigga, you police in jail. So, bitch, if I come home from doing the bid, bitch, and I see you on these bricks, you're the police. You affiliated with them niggas. I'm just on some street shit. This is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and street niggas is not going to do the knowledge. They going to see you with a badge and smile and say, "Oh,
I'm about to say, it did Teflon Don came out,
and then Teflon Don came out.
None of that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
So it's kind of the same way, and I hate to bring it up. When R. Kelly tape came out back in 2000, 2001, 2002, and then nigga dropped the Chocolate Factory right after that, and we ain't give a fuck about that sex tape.
Chocolate Factory was that shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of when you drop some dope
the
bars.
Dropped, did that nigga drop "Step in the Name of Love"?
Bro,
that definitely was a nasty era to where we finally realized that it didn't matter who you really was if you make good music.
It's still like that, bro.
Yeah, but we only have two really good examples of it, though. Really, I mean, besides James Brown, I think James Brown.
I'm about to say James Brown was beating the hell out of his women.
Right,
man.
I think James Brown.
Tip.
I think
Tip did a turnaround. Know what I mean, he dropped the paper trail. He dropped the paper trail right after his charge.
I mean, like, what was he violating though? Like, what would have got Tip out of here though?
Chris Brown.
Them guns. Chris Brown did it. He dropped the Fame album.
No. I'm saying the guns kind of make you a hero in hip hop. I'm saying there was things that people was doing.
Okay. I know what you mean.
Violence
like universally type. Like,
you had every right to turn on the guy.
Chris Brown
beating up Rihanna, beating up a woman.
Yeah, he did a major comeback with that Fame album.
It's usually stuff like, to be honest, that's probably like the only thing that's universally, morally despicable. In everybody's eyes.
I think R. Kelly's was the best though.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm talking about non-sexual. That's
the best seems
kind of different. Yeah,
the best seems kind of like a bad choice of words. I get what you're saying, though.
Best example.
The best example of somebody
of
coming
what we're
back
talking about
from like detrimental charges or like being like universally, outcast. You know what I mean?
Remember, he was coming out at BET Awards and the crowd was going crazy. Like, they didn't care.
They gave this nigga and Jaheim the BET Best R&B Award during that whole time when the tape was out.
Now in 2021, right? Jim Brown is still known as like a national treasure. And a black hero to the black community.
Right.
Back in the day, he used to beat the hell out of his wife. Multiple occasions, multiple women.
OJ too.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
And we ain't even know.
But we actually knew about this though.
Yeah.
People knew about James Brown. People didn't give a fuck. Like, it's crazy.
I only found out.
You're loud, bitch. I'm black and I'm proud.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. If you can make that, like, I only found out watching the Get Up joint, and I'm like, yo, he was getting down like that.
And Jill,
and think about the stuff that happened in real life that was in the movie
that they didn't talk about. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Think about anything in a movie is 10 times worse than real life. They're not going to say everything that he did in the movie.
You got to read the book. The book gonna tell it all.
Think about Ike Turner. All that stuff that he did to Tina in the movie. Think about what he was doing to her in real life, yo.
Just think about who came before Tina, though. I tell people that. Think about who came before Tina, because she wasn't the first victim.
Right.
This nigga was married before Tina.
Right.
Yeah. So we got James Brown. I want to say Ike because
hiding, yo.
No, Ike too.
Yeah.
Well, because Ike was popular. Ike, like, without Tina Turner, Ike was the man. Like,
Okay.
At that time frame, like he was the man.
Yeah,
for the
like
time.
63, nigga. Like,
But that's his heyday though. Like that's what I'm talking about in their primes. I mean, now don't nobody give a fuck about Ice Turner because he passed, but Jim Brown's still alive and he's still revered as a national treasure.
because he's an activist, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we can actually say that Rick Ross is like the most recent path to climb that fourth wall where we like, I don't care how good your music is, nigga, you a cop. But whoa, Teflon Don drop. Who cares? Like, I think that's the first time.
You know what's crazy though? The fact that we even equate that to the other shit that people was doing is crazy.
It kind of, but think you right.
That means something is wrong with us, man. That's my point.
So
well,
how do we equate that for what James Brown was doing?
So, because when it comes to the badge, there's just some rules in hip hop, and unfortunately,
you know what with black people, period, bro. You know, black and brown people, period. You know what our relationship with police is. So, to be anything like aligned with them, it's like crazy. But you talking about you doing this and that. The streets was looking at him like, oh shit, but the music you couldn't deny though. Like you just can't deny the talent. So. You know what I mean? And then you right, Jerrell, a cop and a CO is not the same sandwich. You don't got COs out here killing niggas in public and you know what I mean, doing all this crazy shit. They just babysit.
I know a couple of COs. I don't view them as police officers at all the way they be talking.
But you ain't been in prison though either.
That is also.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I would definitely view them differently. As somebody that went to prison.
There's not a lot of difference between the verbiage that they use. You get what I'm saying? Like
it's the same shit.
Their status in life is different, but when you behind them walls, the way they talk to you, the way they treat you, the way they, you know what I'm saying?
True.
They the police, bro. I done been to jail. I ain't been to prison, but I done been to jail. They the police, bro.
It's like that TMZ effect. The second you see that Rick Ross had a badge, no beard, and a smile on his face, you want to be the first one to say, he was a cop, guys.
But here's the thing, though. If he would have ate it immediately and said, yeah, I did that, and gave us the reason why he did it from the rip when it came out, we would have respected it more. But this nigga lied and said it wasn't him. And then months later, he said, oh, that was me.
He should have said,
he should have owned it immediately.
At one point in my early 20s, I got a job. I took the test.
I got a job to meet the connect, bro. I got a job.
Right. Like he could have said that.
That's all he had to say, bro.
I don't think that would have worked. I think in hindsight, we say that. But even back then, rappers didn't have jobs. He wasn't allowed to have a job.
Here's the thing, though.
That was a conversation that rappers started to have. It's okay.
I guess we said it's better than lying.
As a man first, though, bro, I would have respected Ross at that time. Even though he put out Teflon Don afterwards, it kind of made up for it. And I would have respected it more if he been like, yo, when that picture first came out on Smoking Gun, he'd have been like, yo, yeah, that was me. I made the connect. I had to meet the connect. You feel me? I was doing. He said it months later in a way different way. I can pull the soundbite up.
I remember he said that. Yeah.
But to throw some bait, fam. If somebody sneaks up on you that your identity is, you know what I mean, been like the sheet's been pulled over, I don't got an answer for you that second. I can't tell you that I was a CO when I'm the biggest drug dealer in Miami. I can't do that.
and you're right. And you're right. But this is what I'm saying though. As a man, as a smart rapper nigga, he should have known that shit was gonna come out eventually.
Right.
I don't know.
The internet information age? No,
do you know how much information is suppressed? Like, make it go away. Like, this is what people do. I pay you to make this go away.
That's true also. That's a big one though. To make that go away.
I'm just saying they didn't give him time to think about it, but you got to give me time to think about it though. If my character is based on being Rick Ross, we all know who Rick Ross is. He's still alive. And I'm telling you, I'm moving yayo in Miami, and boom, I can't answer that because I think all of my investments, my hard work is going out the window. This is hip hop. At the time, I can't be no more than what I tell you I am. It's a badass drug dealer. I can't have a job. I can't have a badge. I can't have health insurance, nigga. I can't have that stuff. That's how
I break my leg. I gotta pay out of pocket.
Facts. I got money, but I don't want to pay that $5,000 for the hospital bill. Like, this is how hard to talk. And I remember hearing it over time where other rappers were saying, so what, he had a job. So what, he had a job. Yeah. Then it became the norm. You had to feed that to people though. But having a job, none of our artists had jobs, fam. None of them.
I'm saying, you're right. Because like I said
Puffy
before,
had a job.
Puffy wasn't a gangster. Puffy.
Puffy had a job, nigga.
He had a job. I think he did have a job before he went to Howard. But after he went to Howard, it's a rap. Like he didn't have a real job though. Like I think he had little jobs when he was younger. I'm talking about like a grown man job. Like after 18, he did not have a job.
Rappers. Okay.
Yeah, like there's reasons for that. Like I told you, remember I told you you had to have money to be rappers anyway because you had to have studio time. So that's why a lot of drug dealers were the rappers.
Yeah. And think about it also, right? With Rick Ross having a job, then we talking also enter Kanye West. He was a different cat, but was so good. He's another one, a pink polo, a college kid. Like I know Ice Cube. Like Ice Cube went to college, but they didn't tell you that till after the fact.
Right,
you know right. Like Cam talked about college, but he told you he got kicked out for selling. He had to tell you that part.
After he got on, though, he got on. But here's the thing, though. We ain't have to go back in Cam background and pull out college records and had to call Cam on that. He gave us that information. If Rick Ross' story from the rip when they asked him about who he is, if he would have came out, I was a CEO and we would respect him more than that than having to see him cheesing in the picture, no beard and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
With the fade on.
But hey, I think that's different because Cam did have to come out and clear the air because this was based off him and Mace playing basketball. So if Mace was going to tell the story, Cam went to college, so Cam had to beat him to it. He only started talking about college when Mace came into
Mace,
It's crazy
I got you.
It's crazy how we lived at a time where going to college was a slight.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit.
It still is a slight, though, bro. It's a whole racket, though, bro. It's a slight now, though, bro. It's a racket, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. More kids now in 2021 is coming out and more. Yo, listen to the Breakfast Club. Yo, chick got $180,000 worth of debt coming out of college. 4 years, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 180 bands. Like,
remember how we almost gave up on Ice Cube when we saw his high school picture? This nigga smiling?
Had the Jerry curl with the pink shirt on.
Said we almost gave up on it.
Yeah, the Jerry curl with the pink shirt on. I remember that.
You could not be soft in hip hop. You could not be. That's what I'm saying, fam. So
is that because of gangster rap? Is that because of gangster rap, though?
It's just the persona of always like Rakim, like everybody was gangster, fam. Everybody.
But is it because of gangster rap, though?
No, the niggas before that was tough, man.
So so in 87, if a nigga showed you a yearbook picture, you was getting canceled in the hip hop.
Niggas looked at Kane crazy when he posted Playboys. Like, Kane, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, Kane.
Yeah, that was crazy though, bro. Ain't nobody posting.
Yeah, he's butt ass naked. That's different. When you butt ass, I'm about to say something wrong.
Any nigga that's crazy.
Yeah, he was butt ass. That's a bad example, fam.
Yeah, that's so bad. Yeah,
I'm saying. This was gangster rap, though. This is before gangster rap. And
you can't be butt ass, fam. Sorry.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. If you a pop artist, nigga,
can't be butt ass, nigga.
Spread eagle, like
not butt ass, nigga. Like,
I'm just saying,
Kane doing it is crazy.
In hip hop, always to me in hip hop, yo, son, look. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for the people on the audio, I got Ice Cube like high school picture up. He got like a pink and white striped shirt on with a
collar up with the button.
But guess what, though?
With the one earring.
So look, listen, right? Do you think niggas was running up on him because of his outfit in high school?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Back then in the 80s, that's how people dressed.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, so all right. So what the fuck do this got to do with anything? Like.
Okay, so why did the Twinkle Toes Prodigy thing work? All of this is the same.
Because
Prodigy could be a dancer. This is
because Prodigy was 5'4" and Hove like 6'2".
But number one, the thing is, we cracked on him, right? That nigga was a whole child when that shit.
This nigga was like 12 years old, like
like we cracking on niggas. He's a child.
In hip hop, you could never have a smile on your face and dance.
Right.
You see
like
Jay-Z?
you had to be hard, like since you was
Ice Cube not even smiling though, like.
He might as well be.
But
that's
he's
a
not.
smiling picture, nigga.
He's not smiling.
I know he's not smiling, but everything else is spinning. Like
the one earring is killing me. The one earring is killing me though. Like
that was it back then. Though.
I know.
That is a horrible fact about hip hop, fam. Like you had to always have a mean mug on your face, and there's artists like Rick Ross and Kanye that has helped change.
My whole thing with hip hop is to transition.
Hammer used to smile all the time.
That's why people ain't respect Hammer until they saw him in person.
Yeah, these didn't like Hammer.
until they tried to check him and found out he wasn't no sucker.
And then he signed a death row. Like,
right. Then everything changed.
So
I'm
that's
just saying, remember but the transition.
Nigga with
The transition in hip hop is the nastiest thing ever. Remember who Houdini used to look like?
Remember with Treacherous Trio and niggas in
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like in the 80s and the late 70s, do you remember what these niggas used to look like?
These niggas used to look like Rick James with the high boots on. Niggas had belts galore with panties and shit hanging off.
They all looked like disco dancers because that was the style back then. It wasn't no rap music yet.
Hey, yo,
it was all like disco and stuff.
Yo, if you watch motherfucking Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix, yo, niggas used to hate on Run DMC. Yo, they was mad at Run DMC.
Right.
How them niggas used to come on stage with the Reeboks and the jeans and shit, regular as hell. They was mad at them niggas because they
didn't think that shit was fly at all.
You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, that's how we dress when we not on stage. Like, how the fuck is y'all coming on stage like that? Like,
they thought they was looking like bums with the sneakers and jeans on.
That shit changed the game though. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's why I think we're back in that era where the BizMarkies and the Vanilla Ices and the MC Hammers will probably knock right now. That's the era we in. The high top fades are back. Doing what you want is back. Maybe I don't think baggy jeans will ever come back, but at the end of the day, we're in that era again where put on a football jersey and put on a red football jersey and orange sweats and cowboy boots or swag.
Nah.
We not combination was
we
nasty.
only there if you
just thought that shit off the fly. That combination was
hey, yo, bro, the only way we there is if you got bread because like Jay told niggas change clothes and go, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't that many.
With the jerseys.
It went from throwbacks to remember the button up era when everybody was wearing button ups everywhere. Like
at the end of the day, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. You just gotta be confident in it. Like people used to talk about Andre 3000. This nigga used to have on like football pads with a furry vest and some boots.
Yeah, this nigga had
get
on like
stage, be the best rapper in the world, and get off stage and people crack on what he had on.
Yeah, remember you know the little half man, half goat shit like with the goat feet and the goat legs. This nigga had some pants on like that before with a blonde wig on stage,
no shirt on.
I'm like. Barring niggas though, giving you
barring niggas up on that stage.
I'm like, oh shit, like,
That's why you could tell, like the people that can't be fucked with, he's one of them for that reason. Prince had on Prince used to wear high heels, nigga.
Common too. Common used to look
weird as hell, crazy after Erica. Yeah.
That's Erica shit raw. That means shit different.
Prince used to have jeans with ass taken out, man.
Yeah, Prince, but see, you can't talk about Prince though, man. He's just different. Period.
Different. That's what I'm saying. If you come as different and
he
know that
better than every chick in there, your girl at the same time. How it's crazy.
Because he always been that way. Like if you present yourself as somebody that don't give a fuck and will do whatever
you gotta own it first though. But you gotta own it first though.
Right.
That's what Dennis Rodman did. Like same reason why we love Dennis Rodman.
Right.
Be who you are.
Dennis Hay would come out in a dress. You can say whatever you want. That nigga getting 17, 18, 20 rebounds on you.
And guess what? He's gonna and if you try to play him, bitch, he's gonna fuck you up.
And he'll fuck you up.
Like, from the rip. He's a bad boy from Detroit. Like, come on, like niggas
you ready to get these records playing?
Yeah, man. Now I don't feel like playing no Biz records. Man.
You ain't got to. Anyway. We knew you weren't. You've never been in coordinating with guys.
You play some Max. You'd be like BizMarkie, and you play like Max.
Yeah. As long as y'all know that was what's going to happen. Like.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We'll check y'all out. Peace.